up? How you doing? I hope you're all doing good, having a lovely afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time zone you're in. How's it going? Just got home? Welcome home, Rogue. Hi, Jake. How are you? Let's see. Let's see here. The fated day of the chicken crimpy. Okay, look. I was going to lie to you. I was going to lie to you. But I'm gonna be fully honest. I tried the chicken crimpies yesterday. Um, but just for you, I have them. So I will have a second chicken crimpy. Just for you, Dark Souls fan. Dark Souls 3 player. What was your name? Your name was really strange. Average Dark Souls 3 player 42. This one is for you. This is the chicken crimpy. In my honest opinion, it was probably the most bland flavored shape that I've ever had in my goddamn life. Actually, you know, the second time around, it's not that terrible. I still prefer the other ones. I have two other boxes of shapes here. I have barbecue, I have pizza. Actually good flavored shapes. Am I gonna develop Stockholm syndrome over chicken crimpies? Probably. That sounds like something I would do. We're all doing alright. How are you? Hey, Jake. Not Jake, Blake. Sorry, very similar names. I'm doing good. It's nice to see you coming around a little more regularly. That's nice. Are you saying chicken crimpies are bad? I'm saying chicken crimpies are the worst shapes I've ever had. Whether or not you take that as them being objectively bad is up to you. I will fight you on it. Living in your head rent free. You are, because we're singing the fucking. If you're not in the Discord server, everyone exclamation point Discord, because we're singing the fucking the Minecraft revenge song in the Twitch chat. Not the Twitch chat, in the Discord server right now. It's been going literally all day. It has been going all day. What are we up to, actually? I'm gonna post the next line. We're up to right behind. Where is it? I'm not gonna lie, I have the lyrics up and I can't see what we're up to. Where are we? Hang on. You guys know how to sing this song? Okay, it's Bolt again. Yep. You guys did it wrong. You guys sang the song wrong. Y'all fucked up. You guys are fucking. I'm disappointed in every single one of you who is contributing to that song and got it wrong. Every single one of you has done it incorrectly. No, I never make a mistake. You guys missed the chorus. That was the best part. That was the best part. I'll tell you what. I don't do this very, very regularly. If we can get, right? If we can get $25 worth of donations in this stream, I will just play the music video for you guys. We'll just sit and we'll watch the Minecraft music video together, okay? If that's what you want. If not, fine. No, you can't. No, Silver Latrine, you can't be, because you made a mistake as well. Did I? I swear to God I did not, because I'm perfect and flawless in everything I do. Nah. Until you screenshot it, I'm gonna assume that you're wrong. That's sounding real good right now. You guys know what to do if that's what you want to do for tonight. If you don't mind me asking, you saw the big piece of art I made 2 days ago. Did you put it in the, did you pop it in the art chat? Maybe I did. Oh, I think I saw this. I think I saw it while I was looking for something else. Oh, they're cute. Is that the One Piece logo on his shirt? That is adorable. I also really, really like the bow with the bell in the middle. That's very cute. Very, At least the guy in his outfit, I don't know why, maybe it's how expressive you draw the eyes, but it vaguely reminds me of like animated James's old content. That's pretty cool. That's sounding real good right now. Jake, you know you want to do it. Come on, baby. Come on. You know that's what you want to do. Yeah. Wow, really? Yeah, I think it's the way that you use like the top of the eyelid as the eyebrow, if that makes sense. You're a Sonic fan, that makes sense to you. But it reminds me of animated James.
He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window.
Wow, I did not expect you to get that close to the mic. Yeah, and I'll do it again. Watch, I'm gonna eat another Chink and Crimpy. I think I actually like these now. That's very strange, but I'm gonna eat another one right up next to the mic. Ready?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural
I hope you guys can hear that.
without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake.
I also realized it's hot,
So was
and I took my hair tie off while I
But
was
it's not too
doing
late.
some
I
work
just
for
need to
my
understand
Etsy shop.
more.
So
Not
let these
that
two
much.
lesbians talk. I'll be
Let's
right
start
back.
acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh god.
The horror story's changing reality.
I'm not paying attention
It
to
made
what
it
they're
so my
saying. I'm
daughter
gonna be so
died
fucking
here.
for real.
Even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia.
I feel like we need to play a
Do
little
you know if
less story-based
BWs
games
are
and a little more
localized
games where I
distortions
can
of
just
reality. The area
talk
outside
over
town
whatever's
might not be
happening.
affected.
Because
Sometimes the
especially
sound
like
happens
last
before.
night when we were doing
If we
Shattered
can make sure
Memories with
it's
the
the
boyfriend,
latter,
you guys have some of the
kids might be
strangest things to talk about. And when there's also story going on, it's very difficult for me to
The whole
keep
thing
up.
is a nightmare. I can't let my family
Alright,
be torn apart.
yes, enjoy the
Having
chips.
family
Did
isn't
you just
easy
call
in this line of
shapes
work.
chips?
The late nights, travel,
Brother, they're
alternate realities
biscuits,
threatening your
right?
existence.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone call
My
shapes
ex-wife couldn't take it.
chips.
Karen,
What is wrong with you?
off without her.
Unbelievable. Fake fan right there. I did because my phone had water on it. That's not an excuse.
So tell me
That's
what I'm
not an
missing.
excuse.
The FBC must know something.
I was trying to get the water
Good
off.
news, we have bureau
Uh-huh,
intel on all of
sure.
this. Bad news,
Uh-huh,
it's highly classified.
right.
Good news, consider yourself
I don't
deputized
believe
into the
you.
Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files.
It's raining. Oh, that's
Okay.
true. You're in Canberra, aren't you? Yeah, no, it's been
thanks.
raining on and off where I've been. But
team.
I can imagine like further up the coast that it's pretty bad. I got a
One more
prison cell
thing,
key.
The lake house. I didn't give you all the details earlier, but now that you're part of the team, I can really let loose.
Okay.
Ezra loves company.
Are you trying to hit on me? I'm pretty sure I still have a husband.
What happened at the lake house?
Same here in Perth. Oh, yeah, that's right. Blake is also Australian. So we got one in Sydney, which is me. One in fucking, what's Queensland's capital? I failed geography. But there's someone in Queensland, that's Skinner, who is not here yet. We've got one in Canberra, and we've got one in Perth. Excellent. My little bogan Avengers. Sorry, I have a chicken crimpy in my mouth. I hate that I like these. I'm about to begin the Lake House expansion. Oh yeah, that's right. My copy of this game came with all the expansion packs. Not yet. Actually, I don't know if I'll... Oh, let me talk to Casey first. Casey always looks like he's holding in a piss. Oh my... Jake, you did it!
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with you and David?
I didn't expect
Well,
anyone
I
to do it. That's why I
remember
said
you and
25.
David had
Brother,
problems. You needed a break.
it's bucketing
You
down.
and Logan
Damn.
moved to Watery, and
Canberra.
then,
Yes, the Bogan Avengers. I love Australia.
then
It's so
Logan,
good. Don't hate the chicken cream peas.
Oh, that
I-
awful thing happened. After you came back to work,
I think I'm
thought you'd be
gaslighting
the
myself
perfect
into
partner
liking
for this
these. I'm gonna
case.
be so for real.
If you were
You know what
willing
it is,
to
actually? They
return to
pair
the
really
area.
well with the chocolate milk that
Okay.
I've got.
That's
Because
enough.
when I had them yesterday, I didn't have them with anything. I had like a cup of tea that I wasn't drinking. And it was just really dry and kind of bland and bleh. But they pair with my chocolate milk very nicely, I will say. Don't tell me I won't do something. Ah, fuck. Well, I mean, since you single-handedly met the goal, I guess, do you want to watch the video now, or do you want to watch the video later? It's up to you.
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction.
That's good. Enjoy them.
Logan
Chalky
is
milk and
alive.
chicken crimpies is amazing. I just
I'm not
ate half a
divorced.
bag of them. Damn,
We never
dude.
moved here.
This is unfair
remember
to the
the
other
truth.
shapes flavors that I brought down to eat because they're superior, and I haven't even opened them yet.
Said the story could be used to attack us.
I'm just gonna have a cute little,
all
as my
need to
partner put it, a
question what's
smorgasbord of
real.
shapes.
With that said, how do we
Chat,
know
how
the
we feeling on the
story
Minecraft video?
isn't
Oh
giving
yeah,
you
do you want me to put a
false
poll up?
hope?
I can't convince them.
Do you want me to put a poll up
just need to
about
change
when
the
we want to
story.
play the Minecraft video? You'll only have two options, right now and at the end of the stream. But I can do that for you guys. I can't remember what the song is called, I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Scratch
I always
pretended
call
to
it
be
Creeper,
weak to
oh
trap us.
man. That's
He
it.
almost won me over. I should've
Alright, let's
trusted my
see.
gut. Had a bad
Manage
feeling about him
poll.
when we found him at the lake.
Whoops.
When that insane monster cloud came
So
out of
the
the
question,
woods,
the
I saw a
poll is
face
gonna be called
inside it.
Creeper with a question
Wings.
mark. If you want to watch it
He was
now,
always a monster.
then
Always
vote
Scratch.
oh man, and if you want to watch it later, just click the thing maybe later. By the way, later is the end of the stream, okay? I need to make sure everybody knows that. It'll be 4 hours later, okay? You guys have 3 minutes to vote. Tell me when you want to watch the Creeper video. Oh, I gotta go into my Mind Palace. That's right, I'm supposed to be playing a game tonight. Okay, so a whole bunch
Already
of
got
stuff
the
has
answers to
been
these.
done with this brand new case that I've never touched before in my life. It's just kind of solving itself. Okay, cool. Wake attacked. But he didn't, it was Scratch, right? Alright, let's see. Casey's testimony. The thing that attacked Casey had Wake's face. There was never any Wake. It was Scratch the entire time. I think I told you it was Scratch. Scratch wanted the same thing as Wake, the clicker. And Wake has been contacting me from the dark place. Oh, okay. We'll pop that here. Where is Wake? There we go. Minecraft video is a W, solving itself. That sounds like mining. Creeper. Oh man. I don't even remember. No, you know what happened? Let me go back to when I originally posted that, because I think I started the song at like 1 o'clock in the morning. No, sorry, it was 11. It was 11 p.m. And we kept going through, but my partner and I were trying to finish this awesome little indie game that we found on Game Pass called The Big Con. It's a really good game, chat. I had a lot of fun. It might be one that we stream at some point. But we ended up staying awake until like 1:30. I think it was 1. Just playing that game. It's a lot longer than you think it is. Where does this go? Monster doll. Oh, wait, hang on. Probably up here. The dolls. I'm missing a lot of dolls. Brian found near the woods in Bright Falls. Also Bright Falls. Oh, here. I think I missed 2 in Bright Falls so far. Shit, I should get it then, except I'm broke due to some purchases in Warframe. Everyone's been talking about Warframe recently. Is there like a new update or something? Everyone has been telling me that, like, I should play Warframe, or there's something going on with Warframe, or I don't know what the fuck it is. I also always mix up Warframe and Warhammer because they both start with war, and I'm just not like that. Powerful lights. Light in the dark presence. Probably this one.
The dark presence is vulnerable against
There's a big
bright
update a
light.
bit ago. Oh, okay.
At least
That makes
that makes
sense.
sense.
That makes sense why people are talking about it all the time, yeah. I think even Skinner was like, hey, yo, you should play Warframe. Oh, shit. This is one of my crazy mood boards. Mood boards? Case files. It's basically a mood board. Linking cult activity to wake? Maybe here? No. The cult working with someone? Maybe here? And triangle graffiti. That one goes up here in symbols, which I think is this one. I can't read. There we go. It's not like I spent $176 on the game recently. I mean, if you were here last night, then you would know my partner spent almost $500 on, like, older games. Like, what's it called? Like, retro, like, GameCube, PlayStation 2, and, like, a couple of Wii games as well. So, like, I think that's fine. As long as you can afford it. Holy shit, that's a lot. Well, yeah, he's been making pretty okay money recently for himself, at least. And there were just so many. There were so many we picked up and we're like, oh, we can't leave without that. We picked up... I don't even remember what we picked up. We picked up 2 Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Wii, because we love those games. There was Resident Evil Outbreak. Oh, they're right here. It looks like a Final Fantasy game. Something Chronicles. I used to be able to read that far away, but I can't anymore. So a Final Fantasy game, Resident Evil Outbreak, 2 Metroid games for the GameCube, and a Star Fox game for the GameCube. Resident Evil Code Veronica on the PS2, Spider-Man on the GameCube. What is that grey one? I think that's the Star Fox one. What's this one? Oh, Tales of Symphonia. And like a bunch of others. It was a lot. There's a retro game store that opened up like in our local area very recently that we've been very excited about. Hey, Skinner, I did a thing. Oh, jeez. What did you do? No, yeah, we're watching Minecraft. We're gonna watch a Minecraft video. Did the poll end? Alright, hang on. I didn't see the results. Maybe later. Okay. At the end, we're gonna finish the stream by watching a Minecraft music video, chat. David and I took a break, and I moved to the watery with Logan. Yeah? No. Oh, Life in Watery. There we go. Easy, 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 easy.
I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life.
Why have you been paying attention to the Discord server, Skinner? If you've been in the chill chat at all today, you'll understand why. Alright. Let's actually progress the game, chat. We've been fucking around for a while. I think I read these. Yeah, I read these before. I don't know when I'll be able to come back to do the Lake House expansion, so let's just do the Lake House expansion now.
Right.
We're watching Captain Spot. Yes, we are.
And messy the FBC's cases are.
You know, you want a chicken
But this
crimpy?
story should help you learn that things
Oh, chicken crimpy.
can always get weirder.
Where's my TV remote? There's no sound. Oh, here we go. I never watched him. I never had a childhood. I never watched a lot of Captain Sparkle specifically, but I loved seeing all of the Minecraft, like, music video parodies. They're really
This
good.
is the hero's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8.
I also never got into AFMAO, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go back and watch the old catalog of AFMAO, because, like, making a serialized drama with Minecraft multiplayer sounds fucking based. And if I had friends in high school, like, I did have friends in high school, but if I had real ones in high school,
The
I
lake
totally
house.
would have done that.
To study the threshold in Cauldron Lake. Find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake.
So chat, out of my Australians here, not just Australians, anyone who's tried shapes before, what is your favorite flavor of shapes?
They could spare some help.
And I swear to God, if you say chicken crimpy, I'm banning you. I'm joking, but like,
Waiting for us in there, Saga. Thought I just kept on driving.
I might open my pizza ones actually. That's barbecue. A tough one. I haven't had shapes in years. I haven't had shapes in years. We only got them, one, because we were looking at chicken crimpies a couple weeks ago, and two, because they were half price. They were $2 a box. And on top of that, they're doing like this Xbox One giveaway. And we were like, oh, cool, $2 for the chance to win an Xbox? Hell yeah. And so we got like 3 different flavors. See, this is a shape. I know you guys can't see it, but actually this is tiny. Hang on.
You all set up the perimeter. We're on the threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
That's ridiculous. What? Why is my pizza shape like half the size of a chicken crimpy? Oh, it's good though. Return addendum. The lake house. Don't forget me constantly saying to try the chicken crimpies.
Radio me.
For me, it's barbecue or chicken crimpy. That's fine. Skinner, is yours the chicken crimpy? Sits in the corner of shame of not having Australian snacks.
The lake house
okay.
was run by the research department.
Chat.
Research
Actually,
and
Jake,
investigations.
We gotta find you an import store. We gotta find you an import store. We gotta, at the very least, find like a way to send you shapes. They're very good.
Drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have
Cheddar? Really?
clouded my judgment.
We were literally, I think my partner and I were literally just talking about the cheddar one before the stream started. Because I was saying that, like, the chicken crimpies are, like, kind of plain. They're, like, you kind of need something to go alongside them. You can't just eat them by yourself like you can most other shape flavors. And he reckons that cheddar is the same. It's like, you can't really eat it by itself. You kind of have to have it with something. I would say the same goes for the Vegemite shapes. The Vegemite shapes aren't like the chicken crimpy in the sense that they have, like, an actual really nice, strong, decent flavor to them. But, like, you kind of need to eat them with something. You can't just eat the Vegemite shapes by themselves. Maybe put some Vegemite on them, you know? Oh, don't get so angry in the chat. Come on. You can't eat a chicken crimpy or cheddar by itself. It's just bland and weird. How dare you call them plain? Sorry, what were you saying? I can't hear you over my really, really plain shapes. You can get a 15 pack of shapes for 20 bucks on Amazon.
Agent Kieran
I know we're supposed to be boycotting Amazon at the moment, but that is a really fucking good deal.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility?
Hey, isn't this the facility from Control?
Okay, well, this is definitely going in the report.
Okay, no, this is the Wait, is it? I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. I haven't played Control, but I saw someone play Control, like, 3 years ago. Alright, chat, I'm gonna read. Ooh, fuck you. I love you too, Skinner. Urgent reminder, lake safety protocols. Please remember that the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. These restrictions apply to both civilians and FBC employees. Fishing, redacted, probably having sex. Swimming, boating, applies to canoes, kayaks, motorized boats, etc. Using water for redacted purposes. Why would you need to redact? Like, what on earth could you be using water for that needs to be redacted? Water skiing, redacted in the water. Paddle-birding? What is paddle-birding? These activities can result in redacted and an estimated redacted percent of cases. If you are unclear about any of the restrictions listed above, please speak with redacted. This is long. There's so much text. Never tried Vegemite. The Vegemite flavored shapes are really good. My personal take on the correct way to have Vegemite. You want to get some sort of cracker, like a rice cracker, or like those thin crackers, or even just toasted bread. That will work too. But it needs to be a crunchy surface, right? You gotta slather the thing with butter first. And then it's a 1-to-1 ratio of butter and Vegemite. So you do the butter first, and then you grab the same amount of, like, Vegemite, and then you put the Vegemite on the top. And if you're feeling real spicy, you put another cracker on the top. That's how I like to have my Vegemite. If you do try Vegemite, please don't be an idiot and slather it on. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. For me, when I have Vegemite, I just have it as a sandwich. I cannot stand Vegemite sandwiches because, for me, the flavor of Vegemite on a soft bit of bread absolutely kills me. It has to be, like, something crunchy. Yes, exactly what Sylv says. Thank you. Thank you. I got a dip. No worries. Good to see you, even for a little while. Maybe we'll see you soon. Maybe not. I enjoy your company. Alright, date redacted. Security report. Reply, local rumors. Background. A recent security operation was performed among the citizens of Bright Falls and Watery. The goal of this operation was to ascertain public knowledge and opinion of the lake house and its operations. Summary. The following information was gained through covert listening and informal questioning. The local public appear to view that the area around Cauldron Lake with fear. This is of course the intended reaction, as the Bureau has publicly marked the area as dangerous due to volcanic gases. However, there is a specific rumor among the public regarding a government facility in the woods run by mad scientists, taking people for experimentation. This rumor seems particularly popular among the local youth, and its proximity to the truth is cause for concern. Worst case outcome would be an increase in curiosity or possibly even aggression. It is possible that this is even the reason for the lake house's security breach back in Redacted. Action to be taken. As security personnel will continue to monitor youth chatter. If the rumors continue disseminating. Ooh, who is that? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. You distracted me with my reading. Where was I? Action to be taken, I think. Security personnel will continue to monitor youth chatter. If the rumors continue, disseminating a cover story may be required. Perhaps even fabricated signage for an American Volcano Commission type institution. Okay. Everyone has their preference on the Vegemite sandwich. I myself like Vegemite sandwiches. A slice of cheese with some Vegemite is good too. If you do like a bit of toast and you like lightly melt the cheese on top of the Vegemite toast, that's really, really nice in my opinion. Alright. The wall. Where are we going? I like slightly melted cheese on top of the Vegemite toast, but I can't eat cheese anymore. And I haven't had Vegemite in years, so I don't know which of my lactose-free cheese options goes well with Vegemite. Are there any other documents for me to collect? Ooh, there is. Alright, Ava Ramani to FBC personnel. Subject, status update, reply, oldest house. To all staff, on-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of Director Trench management team and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown initialized remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the oldest house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to this signal should contact them immediately. Alright, chat, give me 1 second. I really have to quickly handle something. Okay, sorry, chat. Just had to really quickly handle some stuff. Oh, Nemi's coming around. Hi, Nemi. Hi, Nemi. Never mind. He is gone. Alright, let me see. I gotta catch up with chat now. Sylv, what are your favorite flavored noodles? Personally, I always get beef or rarely chicken. Ooh, that's a good one. I haven't had noodles in a long... Okay, very important question. Are we talking like restaurant noodles, like ramen noodles, or are we talking instant noodles? I don't think my answer would change regardless, but I do need that extra bit of context. What I loved to do when I was younger was get a sheet of puff pastry and put a layer of Vegemite, some grated cheese, roll them up into small rolls, and then put them in the oven. Oh, stop. Stop it, Skinner. No. I can't believe you got me craving Vegemite now. That is ridiculous. That sounds really good. Fuck. Okay. I might have to try that, actually. Packaged noodles? Packaged noodles, probably chicken. Like, if we're talking, like, eat out, like, actually ordering ramen noodles from, like, a restaurant, or, like, udon noodles from, like, a restaurant, I would probably get beef. I love beef noodles. But, like, fake beef flavoring is not very appetizing to me at all. So probably chicken. I do also like the regular, like, vegetable blends that don't have any, like, meat flavoring. It's just vegetables. Those are also quite nice. But yeah, probably those two. Again, if it's like freshly made restaurant noodles, then beef noodles. Ooh, I got a map.
Handy.
The lake house.
An experiment. That bodes well.
Alright, let's see. Can I get into this room? I can, it's open. Has anyone in chat played Control? Because I swear to God, this area is giving me flashbacks to a game that I've never played before. So, I'd really, really like if someone who's played Control can verify.
Changing passwords, huh?
Ooh, changing passwords. I get that. I had udon noodles in Japan and they were so good. I cannot wait to try genuine, like, Japanese udon noodles. Like, honestly. My partner and I have been talking about going to Japan on and off for a while, but stuff keeps happening and keeps getting in the way of us going.
They must all be working on the lower levels.
If you want, you can use button to help spread the Vegemite. I think you meant butter. Maybe even melt some butter to brush across them. Oh, that sounds really good. Stop it. You guys are gonna make me fat. I say as I'm munching on shapes on stream. Alright. From Security and Technical Support Division to all departments. Update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th. Oh, my dad's birthday. All computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your passwords. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for your compliance. Okay. September 14th, 2023, Thursday. Science fact of the day. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance at the age of 38. Well, 38 is bold, so 38 is probably part of the puzzle. I remember something I loved as a kid. I want to ask every Australian who remembers fairy bread. Fairy bread, it doesn't hit the same, chat. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't hit the same. It is literally just fat and sugar. And it's great as a kid. But as a grown-up, it is not the same. What did you call it to get made fun of, Jake? What did you call it to be made fun of? That's weird. Please fill out these fields below before delivering the form to security. A new keycard will be issued to you once the request is processed. Name, Jules Marmont. Position, co-head of research. Required clearance, the highest one, I forget what it's called. Reason for replacement, my old card went missing. Indicate here if your card was stolen. How would I know if it is stolen or it's lost? Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them if you're so concerned with this? I am the head of research and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. Honestly based. Alright, this document's from 3 years ago. 3 years ago to the game's date, at least. Maybe pixie bread? It's the name of something else. Really? What is pixie bread? All that comes up to me for me is fairy bread. I can see like fairy bread being cut up into like little triangles being called pixie bread. That sounds cute, actually. Research profile, subject P. Summary. Through intensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This event has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100% success rate. That is a really big range of success. Note the lack of precision in this range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Ah, that makes sense. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Conclusion. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 para-utilitarian, I think is how you say that. Though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of his forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence that the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. Okay, interesting. We're learning a little bit more. Oh, this is what I need the number for. So, probably... I'm gonna go with 4, like... Because Americans put the month and then the day first, so I'm gonna go 091438. See if that's it.
Damn it.
Fuck. 38 was bolded, so I feel like that's it. I could do 091423, because that's the date that the fact was.
Come on.
No, that's not it either. Maybe Pixie... That we do, it makes sense. Yeah. I prefer day, month, year, because you go in order of the size of the passage of time. But you guys are fucking weird, so, you know. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Your sinking boat. Alright, we're looking for other numbers. Experiment in progress. That is not good. Ooh, there is another document over here. Barrows University, on the recommendation of the faculty by the virtue of the authority vested in them, the trustees of Barrows University have conferred on Jules Francois? Is that French? I don't know. Jules. The degree of Doctor of Applied Science and is entitled to all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. William Devereaux, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Paul Jensen, the Dean of Barrows University. Okay, what date was this? There is no date, okay. Federal Bureau of Control Special Services. Okay, this is directly connected to the game Control, right? It can't not be. The Exceptional Contribution Certificate is awarded to same person, Jules. Whoops. In grateful recognition of his outstanding contributions to the Bureau's scientific endeavors. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Imagine your last name being Darling. I think it's pronounced Francois. Oh, okay. That makes sense. From Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research, to Dr. Jules Marmont, I think. Marmont? Mammoth. Appointment as facility head. A senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control is determined to appoint Dr. Jules Mammoth, and that's his name now, as head of research at the facility of Cauldron Lake, Washington. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. 18. But the month was also highlighted, so would it be 071838? There we go. Nice. Oh, yeah, we're gonna unlock the door. Chat, do you want a chicken crispy? I got heaps. Oh, wait. We can go through her mail. I love reading the emails from these games. They're so funny. Let me finish my chicken crispy. Alright. Annual budget. Good morning. A friendly reminder that proposed annual budgets need to be sent out by the end of this month. Every station is being asked to give a thorough breakdown this year in an effort to find areas where spending can be reduced. Should I book a time for us to speak about this and make a plan? All the best. I'm too busy to attend meetings. Just use the budget from last year. Make sure to specify that a specific percentage of the research budget is to go towards Project Arbitus, so certain individuals won't be tempted to slow down their competition by stealing resources. I apologize for the difficulty. My wife is... Oh, I apologize. Sorry. I read that with a comma, even though there isn't one. So I read it as, I apologize for the difficulty. My wife is presenting. So that is how that was read, and I apologize very much. No one's wife is presenting anything, okay, chat? Unless... I apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she is suggesting that I would take her project's budget, an unfair and preposterous accusation, though I'm confident you understand that. I would be happy to meet and discuss the annual budget. It is, of course, the head of research's job to oversee such work. Maybe Diana is no longer up to the task? Sincerely, Jules Marmont. Lol, it's still funny. I'm sorry. Brother, why did you make me want the same thing? What? Oh, buffalo wings, jalapeno poppers, and root beer. That sounds lovely. For a second, I thought you wanted a presenting wife. Go! This is why you always read the emails in Alan Wake 2. Go fuck yourself, Jules. So does next Wednesday work? This poor, like, Harry trying to organize for a budget. Dr. Marmont, Project Arbitus has officially requested we return the pages. We aren't using them for any work on Project Ramnus, and they are shared research materials, so can I release them back to Arbitus? Sincerely, Perry Levine. Perry Levine? Hello, please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you want to leave your computer open. Thank you, Brian Lopez. Goodness. Imagine having to change your password daily. Jeez, that'd be annoying. I mean, I'll get what I can get. Jesus. Chat, do you want buffalo wing? If you have to choose between buffalo wings and a presenting wife, which would you pick? The Lake House Daily. Good news, HQ still dark. Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. Deerfest this week. Bad news, HQ still dark. Nut allergy bad. No armor beer. It's good. I tried it. The artist is ineligible. Someone stole the black whiteboard mark. All vacation time is cancelled. So, where the fuck did the black whiteboard marker go? These poor people. If I had a wife, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd be playing Baldur's Gate 3 with her. Aw, that's sweet. Wife. Okay, I'm glad to know you guys have some level of priority. Ramnus daily stand-up, no doodling. Oh, here's the black markers. Found them. That's actually adorable though. Yeah. Except I said presenting wife, so Rogue would be sitting down trying to show her how to play Baldur's Gate, and she'd just be sitting there, you know, presenting. She'd be like, maybe we should do something else. And Rogue's like, no, this is the good part. Alright, in we go. What's in here? Service hatch. Why is there a single shoe in here? Very odd.
This should come in handy.
Oh, cool. I found something that I need, I guess. I got a level 1 security key. I also believe there is a black whiteboard marker. Hang on. I gotta open my big chat. The little letters are confusing me. Also believe there is a black whiteboard markers are themselves an anomaly. Oh, you believe the black whiteboard markers in themselves are an anomaly. Okay. I've never been able to finish one before it disappears. I have. But that's because, like... Well, actually... Yeah, Yeah, no, I have. I had to think about it because I lose all of my markers before I'm able to finish them, but my whiteboard marker has its very own specific spot. Oh yeah, we read these. Like, my whiteboard marker always goes back in the same spot every time, so I can't lose it. That's the door I came from. Means I should be able to go down now? This is not part of the game, by the way. This is an expansion. This is an optional expansion pack that I was just like, ooh, this is cool. Let's go. Going to level 1, I suppose. When you said presenting, I assumed it meant like presenting as in pregnant. Oh, that's really cute. Forget I said anything. What floor are we going to? It just says the lower levels, so I guess we will start. I guess we'll start like just from the top down. We're on the ground level right now.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
Man, I hate when my bad news detector starts going nuts.
Team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to.
And just like that, we are alone and trapped.
Agent Estevez.
Ooh, DLC? Yeah, basically. My copy of Alan Wake 2 came with all of the DLC, so... Oh, that's not good.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now.
This is not good.
Belay that order.
Ooh. This is cool.
A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now, it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside.
Return to the
Where's the
elevator?
fucking elevator.
Wait. Investigate the lake house or return to the... Well, the elevator's gone, so...
Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake is not smart.
Get the power working. Alright, we got this, chat. We're not scared. We're big boys. This is absolutely Control. Yeah. Again, never played Control. Only saw someone play it for maybe 20 minutes 3 years ago. But the main area where we just were, like, that hardcore reminded me of that 20 minutes that I saw. Can I turn on the power from here? Actually, where's my map? Oh, whoops. I am... This is not helpful at all. Alright. We got some documents to read, gentlemen. Threshold Linking Experiment Progress Report by Jules Marmont. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of the Redacted continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis is that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant levels of emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data that we have gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded, with an immediate focus on developing the devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P. While no pieces of his have yet yielded... Oh my god, I was reading so good and then I stopped. Sorry, chat. While no pieces of his have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the redacted pages, his proven status as a para-utilitarian makes his work the most suitable research material. Refer to file F2153821 for a full report. Never finished it, kept bugging out and crashing my computer. The parts I did play were fascinating, very SCP. I think if you have Xbox by any chance, I am pretty sure Control is on Game Pass right now. It would probably be less buggy to play on a console than a computer. Unfortunately, it does mean you would probably have to restart the game from scratch. But the game should at least be playable if it's on Game Pass, I think. Research order. As the lake house continues to make progress towards its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, directed by Dr. and Dr. Marmont, led by Dr. Campbell, as an art form, has shown viability in its ability to connect with the Cauldron Lake threshold. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of research and incorporated into ongoing research across the lake house, effective immediately. Research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements of nursery rhymes in their own work. Note, Dr. Campbell and his team are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside the lake house. Any exposure risks related to performing confidential work outside of the facility premises have been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. Signed, Dr. Diana and Dr. Jules. So Dr. Campbell was the one leaving the nursery rhymes out through the rest of the game by the looks of it, because they were only permitted to do this kind of research in or around the lake house. I wonder why I didn't get a thing for my my board related to that. That seemed pretty important.
Dr. Darling.
He does look like a darling, doesn't he? There's a humble bundle out that has Control in it, and I've been eyeing it. Oh, okay, remind me, because I could be wrong, but aren't the humble bundles the ones where, like, you can buy a bunch of heavily discounted games and, like, half of the profits from that bundle goes towards a bunch of different charities? Those are so cool. Unfortunately, I have always been too poor to contribute to a humble bundle, but I would love to really soon. I think they did a Resident Evil one ages ago, but again, was too poor for it at the time.
Without power.
Yeah? Oh, awesome. Chat, if you can ever afford to, and you want to get some really, really good games for a really cheap price, and you want to support charity, like, absolutely check out the Humble Bundles. I've known about them for a really long time. And maybe one day I will be able to contribute, either by, you know, buying a Humble Bundle, or, well, let's not get too excited. But yeah, look, check out the Humble Bundles. They got some really good ones. They got some really fucking good ones. This room was a dead end. Oh, it's so spicy. Okay. The air, I mean, not the game. This is not spicy. I mean, you did get it. That is true, I did. Usually that money, the money that I get from donations and subathons, usually that goes towards my health insurance every month. But if I have a look at my, like, my actual accounting and everything looks alright, maybe we'll put that $25 to something else. Just maybe. Just maybe.
Okay. Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Where's the core? Oh, do I need to find one? That's dumb. Okay, where would I find a power core in here? Fair? Yeah. We'll see what happens. Because there's been a bunch of games that I've wanted for a long time, but, you know, health insurance. Oh, maybe it's in here. Hello? No. What about you? No, you're just a bench on wheels. Any unaccompanied artist must be reported to security immediately. Well, good thing I'm not unaccompanied. I have Twitch chat with me. Say hello.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
What? What? What are you talking about? What are you looking at? I'm pretty sure this is a power core, right? What were you looking at?
Jules's keycard could be useful.
Progress update number 6. Unfortunately, Jules' keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing around in case any gets confiscated. Next steps, weapon tests using black rock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to offsite teams. We could lead to a transfer out of this shithole. Need to think up of more applications for black rock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the OH, I don't know what OH is, who had tons of ideas like this. I wish I could remember their name. Okay, so the level 3 keycard was stolen. Also, I should check out those power core instructions. Pick up the core, align core with receiving socket. Oh, okay. Pretty straightforward.
I wish they'd make these things lighter.
Yeah. Oh well. You'll get over it. Oh, jeez.
The way I saw it, there was only
Sorry.
one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good
It
news.
would have been really funny if
Just
she
had to
said
keep going
control or
down.
eliminate it, you know?
Bad news? The elevator liked to disappear.
Yeah, the elevator is playing hide and seek at the moment, and we're not very good at this game. Alright, there you go. And now I should be able to flick the switch. Hell yeah. That's a shame. The trophy should have been called
Is
Let
the
There Be
elevator's
Light.
back?
Is the elevator back? It probably is, because I turned the lights back on. And, you know, when the lights turn on in this game, the whole scenery changes. But what's this?
Can't open it from the side.
Oh. Can I have my flashlight? Thank you. Okay. They said that they had a level 3 key card. I don't think it's in here, but I will most likely need it somewhere. Because she made a comment about it too. She was like, oh, that could be useful. I think that'll get us onto the negative floors. But I think I got everything I need from up here. Possibly. Maybe not. Oh no, this sounds like demons. Alright, now let's just go. Oh, I don't have security clearance too.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
Okay, so I do. There is still stuff that I'm missing. Okay. Okay. Hello there. Not what I need, but I'll take it. We love a good set of ammo in this game. Let's see. Oh. Forgot. I got birthing hips. Whoa. Is that the same door? No, that's the door I went in before. That's the one where I found the core. Can I read that? No. Is there another door at the far end? No. Okay. Ooh, there's a room here. Was I in that room before? Oh yeah, that's where the projector is. Yeah. I know what that is. Maybe that room has changed because the lights are on now? No, it's the same note that we read. Ooh, there is something here. What did that do? It looked like it was opening something behind me, but I didn't. There's nothing here that moved by the look of it.
First off,
Oh,
a huge thank you to everyone here.
you're welcome.
The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake.
Aww.
Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Dr. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's
Shadow the Hedgehog flips him off. Whoa. Appropriate, but still.
You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but at that, maybe that can.
Hi,
Well,
Lunite.
don't wanna
I did see your
take the
Discord
entire
message.
day
I
talking,
just had
so-
started streaming already by the time I had seen it, so I haven't actually read it.
I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a brave new world, people.
You know what I think
The
happened?
Lake House's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces. It never goes well, Saga. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
So what I think happened is, I don't know this studio's like history with games. I'm willing to bet that Alan Wake was their first attempt at something very serious. And they realized that it had gotten really pretentious and kind of loose, and it was an okay game, but people weren't really following the story very much. And then they took a step back. They worked on something different. They made Control, which kind of helped them learn how to tighten up their story a lot more. And they were able to, you know, actually learn how to tie things together and make it easier to follow. And they saw how much success Control had gotten. And so now with Alan Wake 2, they're attempting to, like, they're like, okay, we've learned how to write stories a bit better. We've learned how to have better flow. We've learned how to make, like, more engaging gameplay. Now let's return to Alan Wake. And now they've, like, decided to connect it to Control and have this big cinematic universe. And I think it's cool. What the fuck are you? Okay, they don't like the flashlight. I mean, they don't like the... Go away, go away, go away. What is that? No effect? Shit! What do I do? He actually scared the pants off me, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I was wearing pants to begin with, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. I don't know. That was actually scary. Jeez. I think that's the first time an Alan Wake, like, stream has actually, like... No, it's not. It's the second time. The first time I got jump scared by the death scene. I deleted it because you were streaming. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I didn't get to read it before then. I was gonna ask about lore shit because I don't know if you read it or not, and I was kind of scared about asking if you saw it. Oh, no, that's okay. That's fine. I will be honest, I have not read all of it yet. I wrapped up pretty late last night, and then today I was just catching up with, like, household chores and stuff for my Etsy store, so I have not read it yet. But it's on my list to do tomorrow, because tomorrow... Oh, no, not tomorrow. I will have read it at least by Tuesday, because tomorrow I have physio and, like, a whole bunch of house cleaning stuff to do, and then on Tuesday I have nothing scheduled. So at the very latest on Tuesday, I will sit down and I will have a proper read. Because reading takes a lot of attention for me. So I want to actually sit down and read it, you know what I mean?
You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work.
No, don't apologize. It's all
Find the
good.
source,
Don't worry about
collapse
it.
the
I
threshold.
was just explaining that I hadn't read it yet. You don't need to apologize.
Now, where am I?
What is this? Is another painting creature gonna fly out? Or do I get in this painting? Ooh, I can talk to it.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand?
She's trying to intimidate a sentient painting, chat.
Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you?
This is pretty interesting. I like this. Or, are you a murderer or a victim? I don't think you can be both.
You can speak.
I mean, in some
That
contexts.
means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals.
Now, I'm sorry for saying sorry because I'm naturally just apologetic. I used to be like that too. And to some extent, I still am, so don't worry, I understand.
What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down!
Oh, he's gonna attack me. What a wank.
You need to cease all hostility right now!
Damn, dude.
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news.
No shit.
It didn't try to kill me.
That's true.
Baby steps.
Alright, pull yourself together, Estevez.
Angry living paintings
I apologize
are
a
not
lot too.
typically
Yeah,
on the
there's a lot of
Cauldron Lake
overly
Boulevard.
apologetic people in chat. Don't worry about it.
Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Alright, what's down here? Hello? Is anybody going to kill me? Oh, maybe. That doesn't look good. It's bright red too, so it's like fresh. I don't know why, but this reminds me of the ending of The Forest. I watched Mark, Bob, and Wade play that game ages ago. Ooh, what do we got here? March 24th, 2022. Refinement process. Reply ATD output and calibration. The automated typing device ATD will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality at the same consistency as Alan Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. 2. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. 3. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. 4. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using the pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. Okay, two things. One, Jake, you're absolutely right. They're just creating ChatGPT before ChatGPT was even a thing, because this is a super, like, this takes place in 2023, which means they probably started writing this in, like, 2019, 2020. So, like, AI probably wasn't even a concept, like, a commonly known concept. I don't think AI usage started until, like generative AI for artworks and stuff didn't start until, like, 2020, if I remember correctly. And two, we learned on a previous level that the emotions are what the dark space uses to alterate stories and bring stories to life. So even if they're perfectly replicating Alan Wake's writing style, because it's a machine, there's going to be no emotion behind the writing, so they won't be able to manipulate reality because there's no emotion behind the writing. Like, I feel like that's a very, very simple thing that maybe the writers understood, but the FBC agents overlooked. Very interesting concept, though. I'm really curious to see where they take this, this AI conversation. What the fuck are you? Thank you, Jake. I really wanted to clip that, but I was too scared. Alright, what else is in here? Sorry, I just needed a minute. It's spicy in here. Not spicy as in, like, I'm sweating. Spicy as in, like, my throat hurts. I don't know why that's spicy, but it is. It's spicy. Ooh, what's this? Organizational update. Moving forward, the research at the Lake House will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X100328W, codenamed Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Redacted, with Diana Marmont serving as project director. Project C43210RL, codenamed Ramnus, will focus on studying Redacted and his work, with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston. Do you reckon Diana and Jules had a divorce and that's why they're on two separate projects now instead of co-leading the same project? I wanted to clip the moment where you dissed some shapes close to the when you choose some shapes close to the microphone, but my brain malfunctioned and didn't. That's okay. We can clip it later on. Speaking of spicy, am I wrong to think that there's a very distinct difference between spice and burn? For example, horseradish burns, but peppers are spicy. I mean, I guess so. I can understand the logic there. But people also say that peppermint is spicy. And I don't think peppermint is spicy to a certain extent. I think if you get, like, some of the really, really crazy, like, gum flavors, then yeah. I've been lacking in the clipping department. You gotta keep it up if you want to keep your official clipper promotion that I gave you ages ago. The Chinese have a system for that called La and Ma, I think. Oh, that's cool. Peppermint is sharp, and that's a burn. I just think peppermint's nice. It's cool and minty.
September 12th, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that our painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that.
That's pretty funny.
I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success.
But he wouldn't have stumbled his way into success.
Put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Okay, yeah, I think they went from being married to divorced to, like, work rivals. I don't have a problem with mint candy whatsoever. Mint leaves do not have... How do I say that? Capsaicin? Capsaicin? I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know how to read. Capsaicin. Okay, I was close. So the sharpness of them on the tongue should be considered a burn. Oh, okay. I don't think I've eaten, like, actual mint leaves before. One of the grade schools I went to when I was younger.
Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought happened, actually. Words per sentence, WPX. Max 12, minimum 1, average 6.7. Is coheads 1 word or 2? I think it's 1 word because of the hyphen. Style contains dialogue, clipped phrasing, third person, I swear to God. Oh my God, no, it doesn't matter. You guys can see the word. It's fine. Broad timeline. Story concepts: Marmont, Diana and Jules, FPC, Lake House, Conflict, The Water, Dark.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmonts. For himself.
Jeez. Words per sentence, 15, 1, average 6.41. Style, character-centric, Lane, past tense, clipped phrasing, higher adjective usage, focused timeline. Story concepts: Rudolph Lane, paint, odor, Marmonts, hate/conflict. They really were studying his writing for ChatGPT. Ooh, thank you. Anything else for me? Please, anything else for me? Not in here. Alright, let's carry on then. Hello? Actually, is this the way I came from? Yes. This is the correct way.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
How dare you guys clip me, like, struggling to read? That is so ableist of you. I swear to God, I'm suing all of you for discrimination. That was very disrespectful.
But the water
I'm joking.
could not flow.
That was funny.
It became trapped.
Sorry, the stream crashed literally specifically just my end for a second. That is so funny. I'm so sorry. Glad you're back though. That's your own mod too. I know. It's Skinner though, so I kind of expect that from her. Project Arbitus. Initial findings report. Reply, Edward Franklin Booker. Born in New York, NY. So, New York City of New York. Currently resides in New York, NY. Married to Tamitha Booker. No known children or dependents. No paracriminal affiliations found. Located in Bright Falls, WA as of the... No, it's month 1st, September 10th, 2023. Writer and director of 5 stage plays. Unsuccessful. Confirmed artist. Designation, author/playwright. Disclaimer, background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensible and possibly erroneous. I think is how you say that. I was gonna say it's why pure capsaicin should be considered a chemical weapon. Oh, okay, that's fair. Initial findings report. Reply. Tamitha Madison Booker, born in Atlanta, GA. I don't know where GA is. Currently resides in New York, New York. Married to Edward Franklin Booker. No known children or dependents. No paracriminal affiliations were found. Currently located in Bright Falls. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection. Unsuccessful. Confirmed artist. Designation, author/poet. Disclaimer, the same one as the bottom. I said this about Alan Wake and Alice Wake, but like, it's gotta feel bad being 2 creatives in a relationship where one creative is struggling to get the recognition that they feel they deserve, and the other partner is like wildly successful with the projects that they're working on. Obviously you feel happy for your partner, but as we can see, there are also instances where jealousy is kind of formed. It's and it can very quickly get abusive, like what Alice was implying in her documentary series about her trip to Cauldron Lake with Alan.
Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all
I've done it
clapping
too.
away. 100% bad news.
Guys, we found the ChatGPT servers. This is what ChatGPT servers look like. It's just a bunch of typewriters popping off. Alright, let's see. Hello. Typewriter brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake, with the intent to use this particular brand for redacted and the ATDs, continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house. Result, no useful information. Wake's agent. Result, refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse. Result, refused to discuss. Redacted. Result, no useful information. Wake's agent was Barry, I think. Checked all available online interviews, publications, and elements pertaining to Alan Wake. Result, no useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. Oh my god. Working so hard to mimic the art that they don't even understand why it was art in the first place. This expansion pack specifically is a very blatant anti-AI campaign, and I am here for it. Look at this. Tell them to generate Studio Ghibli photos to make them. Oh my god. Haven't they given their stance on how they feel about people using AI to replicate the studio style? Like, didn't they say that they wanted people who used AI to like die or something? Not those exact words, obviously, because they have to be professional about it, but didn't they say something like that? Let me see.
Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard.
Oh my god, it made news. It made the news. The whole AI Ghibli
Our
thing.
procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
I'm trying to find what Miyazaki said. I found news articles about it, but I'm not finding the quotes. Okay. One thing that he said, every morning, not in recent days, I see my friend who has a disability. It's so hard for him to just even do a high five. His arm with stiff muscle can't reach out to my hand. Now, thinking of him, I can't watch this stuff, and I find it interesting. Whoever creates this stuff has no idea what pain is whatsoever. I am utterly disgusted. I strongly feel that this is an insult to life itself. Yeah. To everyone who's like, oh, we need AI art because we're disabled and we don't know, we can't draw properly because we're disabled, so AI is making art accessible. Shut up. Shut up. I agree with Miyazaki. It is an insult to life itself, and if that is your excuse for making AI generated content, then you do not understand the concept of pain and what it truly means to be in pain. That's it. I agree with him, actually. Man disowned his son for a bit, so... That's true, he did disown his son. I do remember that. A rating of 6M. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah. A rating of... Oh, okay. Interesting. 16... Yeah. I read the message above it and I was like, oh, no, wait. No, that does make sense. That's so interesting. Alright. Research notes. Reply. Content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, para-utilitarian and suspect in the past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for my future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing from, get this information? Or was this page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far to have dictated my entire career at the FBC, and if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or their animosity are theirs to control? That is such a cool concept. We see Saga struggling with that concept. With the whole, like, oh, your daughter is dead. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? My daughter is not dead. She might be dead. Can I have that? Thank you. Me when I pick up things that I want to pick up. Thank you. The exit is this way. Yeah, these are the doors. But now the lights are gonna turn on, or like something's gonna jump out. No, nothing. Cool. Fantastic. We're safe. We're probably not safe. There's a lot of paint everywhere. I'm getting gooped. Alright. Oh, there's dead people here. Oh, but I got a gun though. Ripped the people here, but I got a gun now. Well, a better gun, I should say. Let me hotkey this real quick. Oh wait, hang on. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, it is equipped. Okay, okay, okay. It's the left. Oh, I don't like it there, but oh well, I guess. Oh, there's more.
Back where I started.
Oh, it loops. Oh, I
Spatial
see.
recurrence usually observes the law of 3.
Which means I gotta loop again? Okay, we can loop again. I'm assuming these are identical, so I don't have to go through all the rooms again. Uh-oh.
The shadow is here.
Oh, I see them. That's fine. We can make our way through. Oh, I have to reload. Hurry up! Thanks. Alright, let's just walk on
Some
over
stuff
that.
down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Alright, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this, chat. We got this! Yeah. Yeah. And last one. Yeah. Easy. Alright. That was loop 2, which means the last loop, the next loop, sorry, should be the last loop. Correct? Oh, I got an autosave, so probably.
Loop 3. Should
Yes.
be the last one.
That's what I just said. Thank you, Estevez. Good to know we're on the same page. Sorry, before anything shitty happens, just gonna reload my flashlight. What is that? Ooh. What is happening? Oh, it's reality bending. I don't like that. Oh, there's no door. Oh, there's one here. Hello. What's this? Ooh, I can get in here. There's a green power core here. I don't know where this... oh, no. No. It's on the power source. I don't think I want to touch that. I think I want to turn the lights off, right?
Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena.
Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to do. Oh, no, never mind. The bookcase is still here. What about in here?
Ugh, locked.
Damn it.
Maybe there's another way in.
What if I turn the light back on? Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see what's down here first. Ah, there's another power source.
Won't open without power.
Oh. I think I get it. Hang on. Hang on, chat. I think I understand. Alright. I don't think I can run with this. But that's okay. I only need it for a second. There you go. Where's the lever for this side? Can I have my flashlight, please? Thank you. Ah, okay, no. I think I see now. So now this door is open. So I need to put this back, actually. I don't think I needed to put this here. I need to put this back. Possibly? I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to figure it out. Put this back in here. Ooh. In we go. Wherever the thing went. The lever. Where's the lever? Oh, here. Turn this back on. This path here next to me should disappear. Right. But now, because I opened this, I can go in here. Oh, I had it right the first time. I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I'm idiot. Now, chat, I may be stupid. I had it right the first time. Why did I doubt myself? Why is that a thing that I did? Cat, can you fucking believe this? You probably can, actually. Most people here have been here long enough to know that I'm stupid. Alright, let's go. My brain adjusted to my friend's apartment, so it feels weird to be in my own room again after 2 weeks. That's how I felt when I came back from Uruguay. I was in Uruguay for 3 weeks over Christmas and New Year's. Would never do it again. I would go to Uruguay again, but like under very different circumstances and not for big holidays like that. Why? Oh! Okay. So where's the switch for this one? I need to find the switch for this one. I thought the one outside the door was it, but it's not it. Is it the same? Do I go back over here and use this one? I don't think so. That doesn't sound right. Where did it even go? I always lose it. Yeah, no, I can't do it. So where... The music is getting obnoxious? You fucking tell me. It is obnoxious. Okay, there we go. I didn't have to flick a switch. The door still works. That's fine. That's what I needed. So now we can come in here. And finally grab this. God, this is so annoying. Can I get out? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I thought the door was gonna stay open, because usually when I pick stuff up, the door stays open. Open! Why did it close when I walked in? What the fuck? Alright, doesn't matter. I got it. Ominous tuba. That is exactly what it is. Alright. I finally got the other core. Hopefully the music will stop soon. Not stop, but like get less obnoxious. There. Finally have both of them. So I can turn this one on. And the one outside this door should be also able to turn on. And then hopefully that brings back the door that I need. It did. Perfect. Alright, there should be no more loops. Oh yeah, it's the angry painting again. Please don't kill me. About Alan Wake, what happened to you? What happened to you?
What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Yeah, not surprised. About Alan Wake, what did the Mormonts do?
You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ.
Okay, a man in a white coat.
It's fixated on the Marmonts. What did they do?
Well, based on the writings that we've been reading, not very good things. Can I go any lower? I don't think so.
Access denied.
Yeah. Where am I going now? Hang on, let me check my... Get to the experiment site on sublevel 5. Find a way to get the key card and gun by exploring the facility. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just free roaming now. Let's go back to 1. Actually, let's go back to the ground level.
No access back to the lobby.
Oh, well, that's retarded. Alright, let's go back to level 1.
Only one way to go.
Alright, I think the tuba has stopped, chat.
Threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel 1.
Alright, we're back to the first level. Let's see if there's anything that we missed here. I wonder if I can turn the lights back on. I thought that's what I did. Oh, fuck off. No, 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 no. No, I forgot you were here. No way. You scared me once, but you won't scare me again. I'm in my safe room. You can't touch me. It's back! I'm sorry. Do you guys want me to put on different music? Do you guys want me to turn off the Alan Wake music? Do you want to put something else on? Because this tuba's gonna probably be around for the rest of the game. Or the rest of the expansion pack, at least. Oh, let's see. What have we got? Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea for some good music we can put on. 1 second. I hope there's no ad. There we go. Is that better, guys? Oh god, no! Have you played or seen anything from Bendy and the Ink Machine? No, I have not. This is good? Perfect. Now, I have it muted for you guys, so you won't be able to hear any of the voice lines, but if voice lines do start, I'll try and turn it back on. I can't remember what pressing that button does. Would you play it? I'm gonna be so for real. I don't know enough about it to make that decision. I started watching Markiplier play it a long time ago, and then I got bored and stopped. But maybe. I don't know. There's something there. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? 1 second. It looks like there's something there. Oh, that's what pressing the button did. Okay, wait. No, I understand. Silver, I want you to know my focus on the game is gone now because this music is an override code. I am sleeper agent getting activated. Okay, but like, what is your, what are you getting activated to do? Okay, there's a door on that end, so... Like, what is your calling when I put this song on?
You know, the only place you can
No!
watch footy live this Saturday is Fox Footy.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Anyway. I'm so sorry you guys had to listen to that ad. Vibe? Vibe is fine. We love a good vibe. Oh, get out of here. I don't even know if the key card I'm looking for is here. Let me see if I can actually find... You threw off my groove. That is basically what happened. Alan... Whoops, not Appan. Alan Wake 2. Lake House expansion E-card 2. Boom, 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 boom. It's a good song. When I was in uni, people knew me for this song. I would just sing it everywhere. I was gonna put on a different one, but it's a different streamer's signature song, so I have not. Sublevel 2, when the living painting is gone, you can explore the floor properly. Oh, I actually didn't explore sublevel 2. That's what I did wrong. Okay. Sorry, these skinny boys keep running after me. No, don't touch me. God, why would you do that? That's so cringe. Where was the button again? No, not that. What was the button again? I need to, ow. I need to, press that button again so I can reopen access to the elevator. I love the more threatening version. I mean, I can find that. I can find that pretty easy. Let me get back to my safe room and press the button. I can only listen to that one for a certain amount of time before it, like, actually makes me uncomfortable. Alright, save room. I can find that one. Or, like, was it threatening or ominous? Which one was it? Wii music, but it makes you uncomfortable? Was it that one? Or was it the Wii theme, but it's the worst thing you'll ever hear? Or this one? There's a lot of different ones. I don't think it's that one. What about, maybe it was this one. No, I'm not letting you play an audio ad on my stream. The only ads they get to play are my ads. Okay, no, it wasn't that one either. Is it that one? God, I swear to God, I know the one you're talking about, but I can't. Oh, maybe it was this one. Oh, I hate that. That's really bad. I don't like that one. Ugh. I think it was that one. I'm not sure. Alright, do you guys want the original back? I bring sleeping bodies with me to feed the old gods. Oh, perfect! Just in time. I think they're outside the room, actually. They've been chasing me for a while. None of them sounded quite right. Oh shit, wait, did we get raided? Is that what that was? Oh, we did get raided! Hello! How are you? We're looking at music to play instead of the music for this song because for this game because it just plays the tuba over and over again. So we're gonna go back to the Wii music, I think. I'm so sorry. I was looking at YouTube trying to find a specific version of the Wii theme. Alright. I think I opened... So I gotta go to level 2 now. Oh, those painter guys are back. Where's the pathway again? Oh, here it is. Alright, chat, we got this. No wearies. Excellent. I was really wearied for a minute there. Alright, let's do this. We're going to level 2, because apparently I never explored level 2. Chat, what's your favorite Wii game? What's your favorite Wii game? We got our Nintendo Wii up and running very recently, like maybe a week ago. And so we're trying to find a bunch of Wii games to play. Okay, we haven't been here yet. There's a whole world to explore. To answer your question, abandoned art, studio, satanic undertones, misshaped cartoon characters. Everyone hates Chapter 3 because it was tedious, but liked the story of the chapter. Chapters 1 and 2 were reworked for Chapter 5's release, and the possibility for Bendy and the Ink Machine 3. Oh, okay. So it's a lot bigger than it was last time I saw it. Wii Sports Resort. I played Wii Sports a lot as a kid. I never had Wii Sports Resort. My one will probably always be Super Mario Galaxy 2, but I feel like that's a basic bitch answer, so my real answer is Go Vacation, I think. I liked Tiger Woods Golf, mostly because its QA lead was a good friend, but I did myself a repetitive rib injury because of it. Aw, that's unfortunate. How did you give yourself a rib injury from fucking Tiger Woods Golf on the Wii? Oh, this guy's really excited about the Wii theme. Let me get in there and kick his ass. 1 second, chat. Oh, I can't. Never mind. My favorite minigame was sword fighting. That's a pretty good one. I always think fencing from like the Mario and Sonic series, which is also really good. Although my favorite game in the Mario and Sonic series wasn't a Wii game, it was the DS version of the Winter Olympics. I'll go as far back as I can, and we'll work our way back to the elevator, I think. The golfing motion twists the upper torso and can dislocate ribs from their sockets on your back. Jesus! You must have really been putting your back into it. Like last night. My partner joined me on stream and we were playing Silent Hill Shattered Memories for the Wii, because the Wii, I've been told, is the best way to play Shattered Memories. And like I was literally putting all of my body weight into the motions to get the creatures off me when they jumped on Harry. Like I was putting my whole body into it, and I wish I had a camera so you guys could see. I don't know if I'd say it was my fave, but right up there was Pandora's Tower. I have never heard of Pandora's Tower. Oh god, we got more lore on the paintings. My favorite Wii game was the Bleach game, but I don't remember the title of it. Was it Shattered Blade? Ooh, we got some Bleach nerds in the chat. Catalog of Rudolph Lane production from painting session on Redacted. ID RL342. 42 is bold. Hang on. I'm gonna write down the bold numbers because we're gonna need them, aren't we? I hope Nintendo doesn't try and strike this video when I put the VOD up. I'm sure it's fine. Description: an uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground with a jagged yellow/brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed into the black circle. This is 169. Nice. Lone tree at night. A dark green tree, pine, standing in a dark landscape, presumably at night. 170 is also bold. Empty road in a forest. A dark grey streak across a dark green landscape, presumably a forest at night. The grey streak is likely to be a road due to its location, colour, and the way its width reduces in line with the perspective. Note, a small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt to page retrieval. The last bold number is 24. Yellow crescent shape on a blank canvas. Description: a curved yellow shape in a roughly crescent shape, painted onto an otherwise empty canvas, possibly a crescent moon or banana. Unfinished piece. Okay. My QA buddy told me that you could also swing the golf club with the same motion as when you cast a fishing line, and it's a lot gentler on your back. No twisting involved. Oh, that's cool. I didn't buy many Wii games. That's fair. My siblings and I grew up on the Wii quite a lot. We spent a lot of time on our Wii. I wanted to try playing Star Wars Force Unleashed on the Wii, but I never got to it. I've never been too big on Star Wars. I did play the Lego Star Wars on the Wii when I was a kid. I played a lot of the Lego games. Okay, so we got more. This is, again, 2-4, but I'm putting these on a separate line. A 2-4, red, yellow, and green circle. 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black or grey with dark red streaks along the border of the canvas, possibly a traffic light. Next is 171. I don't think we need these, but because they're bold, I'm writing them down anyway. Cityscape with a blue-grey sky. Grey vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city, in the bottom third of the canvas with a vivid blue-grey sky. Geometric shapes painted with thin white lines can barely be made out among the colors of the sky. The next one is 44. Oops. I'm trying to write them down as separate numbers. Black void. A deep black void covering the entire canvas, with a few small specks of dark or light grey able to be seen through close inspection. 45. Large variety of black spirals. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. And the last one, 25. Designation: brown shape with horns. A brown shape, vaguely triangular, with what are presumably horns extending from the shape. Likely an animal head, possibly a deer or an elk. Black background. How dare you put ads on my Wii theme? Thank you. It's done. Don't worry, chat. I protected you. There's 3 modes in sword fighting. First is 1v1, which your goal is to knock your opponent off the platform into the water. The second is cutting objects. And the third is fighting hordes of Miis. That reminds me of the Nintendo Land Legend of Zelda minigame. That was really fun. Oh fuck, there's so many numbers. There were so many numbers on that thing. You have no idea how many combinations there are. Okay, I can figure this out. It's only 6 numbers, right? So let's try 169, 170. No. Okay. We can try... Fuck. There's too many. I don't know. Shit, there's gotta be more clues somewhere. Ooh, I found the key that I need. Anyway, heading off to sleep. No worries. Have a good sleep. Thanks for the raid. Nice to meet you. There's gotta be more clues than that. There's so many numbers that they gave me. There's too many numbers, chat. There's too many numbers. What about, whose computer is it, first of all? It doesn't say. It's not enough numbers. I was having a look at something else. Finding a dead body to Wii music hits different. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? 3, 1, 1, 5. That's also not enough numbers. Fuck. I don't know what it is. 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. No. Apparently, the answer has nothing to do with any of the numbers I just looked at. Apparently, it's 092225. I have no idea how, because none of the numbers I looked at were any of those numbers, but we have it. Can I read their emails now? I can. Missing a black rock. Attention all staff, there is a significant amount of black rock missing from sub-level 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black rock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now that the oldest house is being closed. Hello! Please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station at any amount of time. Changing your passwords daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Kingston. I am writing because I have serious concerns about safety protocols being disregarded across this facility. I have collected a list of violations that I've personally observed. I can send this to you. My opinion on the matter is that both Dr. and Dr. Marmont are driving this facility's staff into progressively more reckless behavior. Good day. Hello, Ms. Howard. Thank you for sharing your opinion. All facility operations and safety measures are under the purview of the heads of research. If you have a complaint, please file it directly to them or contact the Bureau's acting management team in Dallas. Thank you. Mr. Kingston, I thought we reported to the acting management team in Kansas. I have reached out to them about this issue multiple times and got no response. Even if they did respond, we all know they don't have the staff to investigate every internal issue after the oldest house went into lockdown. I believe the Marmonts are knowingly using this state of chaos to their advantage. Our treatment of research subjects is in clear violation of the Ash Act, and these are punishable offenses. If you do not open an internal investigation, then I will resign. Okay. Drama. Oh, Skinner, you posted a clip. It happened again. Oh, the ads? Yeah. That will happen. Alright. The good news, the security door is down. Bad news, everyone else is out. Alright, let's see what's in here. Office 2-4. Whoa! Can't sneak up on me like that. From Security and Technical Support Division, all departments, update to computer password reset policy. Oh yeah, we saw this before. This is the same note that we found on the ground level. 2023 September. Yeah, so apparently I was supposed to come in here, and the clues for that computer's password were on this computer. I thought it was to do with the numbers right next to it, because they were all bold, but that's fine. Let's read these emails. Bro was in the middle of surgery. Yeah, well, he shouldn't have snuck up on me like that. Facts. I just found out what happened to Tricia. Jules fucking fired her. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all-hands meeting. She had valid concerns. The man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're being paranoid. Anyway, I set the security's terminal new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. Yeah, the moms are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you set didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings? Oh, that's why the numbers were bold. Okay, that makes more sense. I see Mike has entered the chat and I am scared. Mike? I'm gonna keep reading, but I know you're there. Black Void is 44, right? From the Lanes paintings? I need to get in, or this is gonna be a total waste of a Wednesday. 44 is right, yeah. So I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is? Well, good luck with that. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary, plus brown shape with horns. Love you. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Oh, that is so cute. That's adorable. Oh, I can't read this. There's blood on it. 9/14/23. I made a reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. I can't have the bosses seeing us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned into office relationships. Have a good day. Awesome. Awesome sawsome, even. Alright. How are we feeling about the Wii music, chat? Are you guys cozy? So that's how I was supposed to get the password for that computer. But it doesn't matter, because I have it now. And I've done what I need to do. So we can carry on. And kill a bunch of things on our way out. Because that's the way God intended, I suppose. Oop. You guys can't hear it because you guys are listening to the Wii theme, but the music changed just then. There we go. Oh, shit. Hey, Brent, how you doing? I see you in the chat. I know you haven't said anything yet, but I can see you. Oh, fuck. Is there an ad playing on my Wii music again? There is! Get out of here. I love the ragdoll animations. Yeah, they're pretty good. Ah! Alright. Be chill. Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh, he's a hefty boy. Whoops. Okay. We got it, chat. There ain't even no reason to stress or worry or... What is that? Oh, that must be outside. 1 second, boys. Yeah, there it is. Come on. I need to find more batteries. I'm running out of batteries. There we go. Alright. Oh, she calls them shaded. Okay, interesting. Alright. We didn't actually explore any of level 2 because I was gonna make my way to the very back and then explore everything on my way back to the elevator. So we still have a lot of rooms to cover. Are you behind me? Oh, you are. Bonk. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Bonk. Fuck. I'm not gonna have enough batteries. Okay, there. That's the elevator. Grab these. Can I get in here? Ooh, bathrooms. Okay, there's nothing in here. They're just here for show, I suppose. Renting the machine is $44 pre-owned at EB Games if you're interested. Not offering to buy, I swear, just informing if you are interested in the game. I'm not entirely sure if I'm being honest. I'm sure it's a great game. I would have to look into it a little more to see if it's something that I realistically can see myself enjoying, you know? It's down here. What is this? Yeah, I wonder too. Oh, hang on. Alan Wake is speaking. Let me really quickly pause the Wii theme so you guys can hear his voice. El gato.
Understand it. So only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test. Trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Damn, dude. Alright. That's brutal. I'm not gonna lie. And there's an audio tape here.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty.
Rudolph, now, you love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just a classic artist slump.
No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave.
Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that.
No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint.
Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
God, that's messed up. Current situation. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of redacted be introduced to the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Damn. Project Ramnus, subject condition report, redacted. Background information. Rudolph Lane, subject P, has shown a decline in redacted over the past few months. Initially, this redacted presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. Subject's attitude towards art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing redacted, or a source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. Dear God. This is such an interesting concept. Did I read this one already? No. Work order, removal and transport. Location sublevel 2, lane cell. Order by Mermont Jules. Work required. A section of the cell's southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Urgency, high. Tools required. It is not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It is your job. Additional details. Important, the wall must be removed carefully. The painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Alright, so I think we've gotten everything that we can possibly get from this level. There was not a lot here aside from the key. I think now we go back to level 1 so we can get the... Oh no, wait, we didn't open these because these were locked on the way in. I think now we go back to... Oh, fuck. I think now we go back to level 1 to get the gun that we need. Oh, I shot him so hard that his hammer clipped into the room and decided to go sicko mode. That was awesome. I hope other people saw that. That was pretty funny. We haven't been in here. Let me reload now, actually. There we go. What is this? Background report, Rudolph Lane. In 2010, Lane was inadvertently involved in AWE 35 while residing at the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he lived under the care of Dr. Emil Hartman. See case number 74WA004 for information, his crimes and arrest. Lane was seriously injured during the AWE. He received medical care in Seattle for 2 months, during which time he was questioned and cleared by FBC staff. After the Cauldron Lake Lodge was seized and closed by the FBC, Lane moved to Watery, WA, where he currently resides. Recent surveillance confirms he has no known personal relationships or affiliations with paranatural groups. As requested, the observation team has confirmed that Lane continues to paint as of the date of this report. Okay. So they basically scoped him out from the incident that happened in Alan Wake 1 when the darkness came to like the art therapy place and like killed a bunch of people. He was one of the people
team was on
in
sublevel 1 and knew they were in danger.
Alright, let's go to sublevel 1 then.
The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods. No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
That was so cringe. I love it though, Estevez. Alright, my team is on this level. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to shoot that one.
Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the shadow.
Okay. So now what do I do then? Oh yeah, the gun was also up here, that's right. It was over here. Yeah, up here. Alright. Oh, wait, where's the entrance? Hello? Oh shit. Where's the door? Sorry. 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 Please don't eat me. My ass is not for you to consume. What the fuck did we get over there? There's so much wall here, chat. Oh, here it is. Found it. Don't even worry about it. I know my way around. That's right. Oh, never mind. It's not up here. I'm a loser.
Who came up with that?
Where was the door? Okay. It's not where I thought it was, but we'll find it. This is where I came from. Yeah, this is where I came from. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! Woo! Oh, get out of my way, bruv. Oh, there was nothing here anyway. Woo! Ooh! Nasty. Alright, I think it's in here. Yeah, I found it. Oh, right, I forgot. It's not this door, it's the door over here.
These panels are blocking the door.
Aw. How do I move the panels? Do I have to turn the lights off? Probably. Hi, how are ya? Welcome. What is happening? I'm trying to find the light source. It's around here somewhere. Let's see. Here it is. Found it. pretty sure this is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I can't turn it off. Ow. I can't turn it off. Okay, that was my only idea on how to move the panel. Oh, I do have one other idea, but I don't think it would work. Hang on, these guys are eating my ass. Get around. I think if I press the button in here, it'll close my way to the elevator, but maybe it'll move that panel. I don't think it will, but let's try. Let me really quickly pop in here. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I just wasted a whole thing of my flashlight. Alright, so if I press this button, it should do something. That moves a whole bunch of shit around. I go this way now, right? Yeah. Yippee. That's the open door. The closed one should be over here. Oh yeah, it did work. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Let me in. It won't let me in. Can you fucking move, dude? Oh fuck, now there's another one. Out of the way. Ow. Out of the way. Thank you. Can you follow me in here? No, you won't. Just in case. Okay. And now I should be able to get to the room with the gun from here. But I want to do some spying first. Oh, wait. 021219? Do you reckon that's an old password? Nope, it's not. Pie Day! Hello! To celebrate the arrival of fall, I've brought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Ramnus have can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmon's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics last year, I have purchased a delicious... Oh, I got attacked on stream the other day for saying this wrong. Pecan-filled pies. Happy fall. This is so petty. Hello, gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue, and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. This is the missing Black Rock message that we read earlier. Reassignment. Hello, Carla. I have decided to reassign you from Project Ramnus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself will prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies can be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Wow. Wow, Jules is a cunt, dude. What the fuck? My sister's got a nut allergy, for context. And my sister works in, like, restaurants and, like, food and stuff like that. Oh my god. Like, I would be furious. I would be absolutely I would go mental if I found out that something like this happened to her in her place of work. That's fucking insane. Did I read these? I don't think so. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe? I don't know. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the tests. I know there's some in sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Interesting. Telling them to get out of my way. Look, they needed to move. They were in the way.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Damn, dude. What happened? So Jules Marmont brought in a bunch of pies for his team and was like, oh yeah, if you're not part of my team, then you should go to the other Dr. Marmont and ask her like why she's not celebrating like fall with you guys or some gay shit like that. He also said in his email that he got a pecan pie, and someone in his research team, holding down R2, I wasn't reading. Someone on his research team has a nut allergy, so she made a HR complaint. I'm sorry, Estevez, what did you just do? I don't know if anyone saw that, but Estevez let go of her flashlight and it just hung around mid-air waiting for her to pick it back up again. I'm gonna try and clip it, that was really funny. But yeah, so someone on Jules's team, the director who brought the pies in, has a nut allergy, and so she brought it up to HR. She was like, hey, I have a nut allergy. My supervisor brought in like a pecan pie, and it's very dangerous, it's very serious. So HR made a email that went out to everybody so that you couldn't really tell who it was directed at. And said that nut allergies are a very serious thing and they should be taken seriously. And in response, Jules Marmont, the director who brought the pies in, effectively fired this girl. She brought her from like co-directory of research or whatever she was down into management of inventory. And his email was so passive aggressive and petty. It was like, oh, I'm sure someone with a nut allergy like you would prefer working in isolation with the inventory where no dangerous pecan pies can come and hurt you. And I'm like, dude. I was so pissed off. I'm like really angry that that happened. Like, jeez. I know they're not real characters, but it is a real thing that happens to people. Can I get to sub level 5 with the level 3 card? I don't think so. I actually didn't even know I picked up the level 3 card. Oh, I can. Let's go level 4 first.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Way to go, Estevez.
This is not level 4.
What level is this? Hello? What do you know of Rudolph Lane?
The Marmonts were holding a painter here.
Maybe the painting is Rudolph Lane.
Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man.
I think
I literally
you
just
are,
said that.
or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself, a self-portrait. Make them see.
Look, I might be able to help you, but I need information, cooperation.
No push. Just himself.
This guy is too angry to cooperate, Estevez. Is there anything down here? No. Okay, let's carry on. Can I go to level 4 now? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Fucking damn, dude. That's pretty raw, not gonna lie. What a petty bitch. I hope he gets what's coming to him. Well, the fun part about that is he's been turned into one of the shadow people creature things, which means we don't have to arrest him. In Estevez's words, no arrest, no paperwork. We can just put him down like the monster he is. So we're gonna go kill Jules Marmon now, I guess. Not right now, right this second. We still have level 4 to explore before we get to level 5. But, yeah, that's gonna be happening. Alright, what's down here? There was literally no reason for me to come to sub-level 4 as far as I know. My only goal was to go to sub-level 5, but I am gonna have a quick look. Oh, Jesus. I always forget that when I'm running into a door, I don't have to press X. They'll just, like, use their whole body weight on the door. That's a safe room. What's this?
Come on.
What the fuck? Okay. Alright. We're navigating the archives now. At least there's no painting men chasing after us. That's pretty nice.
Okay, black rock powder.
Oh, I got black
Need to
rock
keep
powder.
an eye out for more of these.
Oh yeah, because the grenade launcher that I picked up, which I haven't used yet, and probably won't. I don't know. Let me really quickly. Oh, I'm holding it right now. I don't want to be holding it. I want to be holding my shotty. My funny little shotty. Oop. Come on, it looks like a piece of paper I could have. It's not. Okay. What else have we got here? I don't like that crackling sound. Can't say I appreciate that at all, honestly. Oh no, the painters here. There are gonna be some painter dudes, aren't there? Yep, just spawned behind me. Alright, we'll be fine, chat. It'll be okay. Go this way. Paintings. Dead person. Oop. There's also shadows down here, I guess. Or taken, as they're called. I don't think I've done a circle. These are new. But it is, at the very least, a dead end. So, go back. It's gonna take a while. Gotta start using paint thinner as holy water. You're absolutely right. I wish I had some paint thinner. I'm gonna epic Mickey this shit.
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules's smile.
Aw, they did love each other in the end. The shame they didn't realize until it was too late. Right, got some stuff. Trying to figure out where I could have taken a different turn. I really think that I was on this, like, the only path that I could have taken. This is a dead end now. Okay. Where did I even come from then? This is all single path. Single path, single path. No splits. Yeah, this is a single path. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Let's go down this way. I'm pretty sure this is, like, just a loop. Like, this is... Yeah. I would have ended up in this room regardless of which direction I took. That's the note that we just read. And then there's just one path. This is where I was. Oh, I see. I could have kept going from here. I just didn't see it before. Quickly reload my flashlight. Reload the flashlight. Oh my god, why did it take so long? Oh my god, he's still going. There we go. Why did he take so many gunshots? They're getting greedy. Okay. What did we learn? This is a loop. This is the new direction, I think. Whoa! Where'd he go? Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna hunt him down. I'm just gonna keep going. This is a dead end. Oh, wait, there's something in here. We might get stuck in here for a while. Chat? Oh, there's nothing in here. Painter guy came out of there even though there was no paint there. That's splendid. Okay, got this bit. We walk around here. Go through here. Here. There's another... Oh. Oh, I think this is where I'm meant to be. I think I might have figured it out. Let's see. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Why did I do that? I mean, sure. I don't know why I would turn the lights off, but it seems to have helped.
This doesn't look like Lane's style. Different artist.
Something's playing.
Years he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers
Someone did a
or
thing. What
misaligning
happened?
the receivers.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good time.
In principle.
Yeah, I would agree, actually. Their competition with each other was so petty. From Dr. Casper Darling, FBC, Head of Research, to Dr. and Dr. Marmont. Something to get you started. I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction for the lake house after I got back to New York. I hope pivoting to researching Threshold Redacted's reality manipulation effect wasn't too much of a shock to you. It seemed like your work on containment was stalling, so I decided you all could use a fresh start. Here's something to get you started. some drawings made by a certain redacted a while back. Files 60001 through 60004. Found in the attached envelope. Test for any reaction that may trigger with the shadow. Still don't like how unscientific that name is. You can designate the artist as P6 in your records. I expect regular updates. Go team! Off topic again, but in every Bendy and the Ink Machine chapter you can find a hidden radio that will play a bit of music fan-made from the fandom. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, I really like this piece. I think I actually drew a similar piece a really long time ago. That's a really fun one. The light switch cord. Oh, okay.
Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
Oh, okay. 2, 3.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere. But I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
That is so cool. I didn't expect to end up in Ocean View. Alright, let's see. No, why are you... Thanks. Let's see. Ooh, I like these trees. Very cute.
Panopticon. But the Panopticon is at headquarters.
Whoa. What does that symbol mean? Who is this? Oh, this is P6.
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Name.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house.
Which means, effectively, we are inside the oldest
Is
house
anyone else
because of how we
alive?
got here.
I can't.
It's a waste of time. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, not again. Not yet. No.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
There's a spider in my room. I don't know what to do. Help. Just capture it and pop it outside.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing.
I know what to do. Do you, Jake?
Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For will intention. I need to know if it.
Ooh, it's a cutscene.
Tell Jesse I tried.
Who the fuck's Jesse?
I really did.
Oh, is he sending us back? Oh no, he's giving us... I have no idea what he's doing.
Is that really the oldest house?
Murderer and a victim speak with Dylan. Dylan wasn't the artist's name, was it?
At least my
Or
voice is
something
back
else.
to normal.
We saw that picture. That's the door we came in from. think all that's left to do is go through this door and carry on. Cheerio. Alright, now I should be able to make it to level 5, what it's been asking me for this whole time. This is a pretty decently sized expansion pack, I must say. No smart commentary this time, Mr. Benz?
Oh, Jesus.
That reminds me of my reaction when my partner jump scared me in the hallway the other day.
Sublevel.
Oh, Jesus. Speaking of, I need to pee. I'll be like 5 minutes, chat. You guys can sit tight for 5 minutes, yeah? I'll be right back. I gotta go pee pee. I'm back. Gossip time? Please. There's no such thing as gossip in this chat. I rat on myself all the time. Ooh, hang on. You want gossip? You should come in when we're doing Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Those streams, it's a psychological game. It's supposed to, quote unquote, psychologically alienize the player. So you should come and watch that if you want gossip on me.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
I'm assuming that's Jules. Welcome back from the bath. You're in luck. You're in luck. Nobody gossip. That is a great joke. I appreciate that very much. Although I am curious what chat would have said about me. Oh, is that Diana? That must be Diana. And then, yeah, this Taken must be Jules. Jeez, that's brutal. I would have gotten timed out? Damn. What could you possibly have said that would have timed, like, that would have made me want to time you out? Dragon? Yeah, you're right. It is me, a Sylv. Welcome back. Poor timing. We're seeing a wife bash her husband's skull in with, I don't know what it is. But unlike Alan Wake 1, once they like, oh no, I'm not dead. Once they like, you get rid of their darkness, like that's it. You don't have to worry about it again. This shotgun takes forever to reload. I do have this. I do have my black rock grenade. Where did she go? Ooh, there you are. I literally wasn't allowed to progress the game until I got this. This gun actually work? I can't see anything. Oh, there you go. Where is she? I don't want to have rocks thrown at me anymore. Woo! Woo! Okay. Oh no! I can't take out the painting, guys, can I? I think this can? I think? No, it can't. Oh, no, it does. Okay, okay, cool. So this takes out the painting, guys. Is that her? That's her. Damn it. I'm so glad getting hit doesn't interrupt the healing. Okay. Sorry, I just had to unload everything I had into her really quick. Not falling for that. Rock versus gun. That is basically what happened just there, but I won.
I know what the Marmots did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do
Oh, I'm trying finding it with the bug spray, but now it's gone. Oh, you poor thing. I know they're good for bugs and stuff, but I can't help but be scared. I'm so sorry, Skinner.
The Marmots are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done. The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. You are a paranatural entity.
Oh, I should have
All
said
there
I'm
is to it.
sorry. That's what I wanted to say. Oh. Oh, okay. I ran out of time, I guess. That's fine. I really just wanted to talk to the painting, but that is okay. That was a pretty good expansion pack. We started playing that basically right away, so that was a really good, like, 3 hours of our 4-hour stream.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake.
No one got him. He's white, covered in bug spray. Damn.
After the threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake.
No, baby spider. For what it's worth, I told them to just catch it and pop it outside.
I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there.
He scuttled across
You know,
the
these
floor and I
cases,
yelled out.
they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says...
I'm sorry, I'm terrified of them. No, it's okay. It's alright.
Threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
Good job, Estevez. I'm proud of you. Thank you for sharing your traumatic experience with Saga. Agent Saga Anderson, I think her name was. That was a pretty decent expansion pack, honestly. It's about what I expect. Looking for release.
I gave Ed Booker a ride back to town and told him never breathe a word about this. I didn't even bother detaining him. Bigger fish to fry. And, that's it. So if you were thinking, Jesus, this lady's an asshole. Well, now you know why. You've only
Asshole's
seen
not the
one
right
case like
word.
this.
I was gonna say lesbian.
I've seen a career's worth. I was just trying to spare you the headache.
Blame the kids at primary school who threw rubber spiders at me and hid them in my cubbyhole. I'm sure I've told this story on stream before. I'm positive that I have told this story on stream before. But I had a ex-partner in high school who knew that I was absolutely terrified of snakes at the time. And we had broken up maybe like 8 months before this event had happened. We were at a friend's birthday party and the friend was looking after her uncle's pet snake for a while. And like I said, I was like, no, I don't like snakes. I'm scared of them. It's fine. You can take him out of the cage. You guys can play with him, but I'm just gonna sit over, like, on the other side of the room. Sat in a completely different room. They all came in. They brought the snake in, and I was like, it's fine. I just don't want it to touch me. My ex was holding the snake and decided it would be really funny after I had said multiple times over that I was scared of the snake and I did not want the snake touching me. He thought it was really funny to sneak up behind me and literally throw, not place, throw the snake onto me. And I froze, I was terrified, and then the snake didn't immediately attack me. It was all, like, coiling around my arm and looking at me and being all cute, and now I love snakes. And my ex was really, really, really upset that that was the outcome and that I didn't start screaming or having a panic attack or anything. I literally just looked at it and I was like, oh, you're actually not that bad. And he was really angry at that. Which is not my fault. Like, if he wanted me to freak out, like, well, first of all, he shouldn't have wanted me to freak out in the first place. Like, and secondly, like, throwing a snake onto another person is just like...
A true classic.
I don't get it. I don't get why they thought that was a good thing to do, but now I love snakes, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Alright, let's continue. The snake could have bit you if you didn't go into freeze mode? Yeah. Keck, that's how I thought that was going to end. Good ending for you and Snake, yeah. But W, you got over the fear. Not only did I get over the fear, I've low-key wanted a pet snake since then. I won't get one now because I have Nemi, and I love Nemi, and I know a snake would just live in its cage for a good majority of the time, but I don't want those two, getting involved in each other at all. So, I'm not gonna get a snake, but they're very cute. I like looking at this old Facebook page called Snakes with Hats. It's really funny.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Transcript of interview with subject, Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location, Bright Falls. Interviewer, Kieran Estevez, sorry. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask you if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. Alan, there is a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Kieran, I think was her name. I'll just say Estevez. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? Alan, it feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can't be any form of art, any artistic expression. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. Estevez, we are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department here are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? Alan, I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Estevez, Mr. Wake, you are in custody, pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. Alan, you're not expletive? Oh, you're not fucking listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
You know what I really want to get as a pet, but no, I can't take care of? A blue-tongue lizard. Oh, that would be cute. Hognose snakes feel like the snack equivalent of orange cats. That is so cute. I have to look them up later. Blue tongues are blep babies. They are. What about interpretive dance? I wonder how it would feed on that. That is so interesting. It lists music, film, all that sort of stuff, but things like dance and like, I'm assuming it has to be a recorded like art form. I think if you are doing interpretive dance, then maybe if for the brief moment that you are dancing, it could. If it records you dancing, then maybe. I'm not entirely sure how the dark presence works yet. My musical ass would be singing and dancing on the corpses of monsters, and the darkness would throw at me. Yeah, and it would feed off that to throw more corpses at you. It feeds off TikTok? No, Jake, you misunderstand. It feeds off of art and creative expression. I don't think TikTok would work for that. What is this? Report supplement, The Shadow. Summary: through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE-35, additional details regarding the Shadow A010 have been discovered. Redacted and Redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychological signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A. Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art, who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file 384531873 for a full report. I think A is the most likely of the two. Hang on, there's something else here. There's two more files.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
I worked at a pet shop that had bearded dragon for sale, license required. He recognized me and I fed him. I hope he has a good home. Oh, that is very cute. Urgent situation. At approximately 1900 hours on September 13th, 2023, my dad's birthday. Readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the Shadow, passed acceptable limits. Attempts to contact the FBC research facility in WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment, Lot B-11B, 4-11B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform limited profile sweep of the area, check status of the lake house and staff. Additional information: relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. I always forget how this thing works.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
I have no idea, baby girl. I think it's Alan Wake. But the blade is my brush, and their meat is my canvas. My graceful moment is my art, and their deaths are wonders of which I carve. Jesus Christ. That sounds very you, Rogue. Summary and findings. Description / para-utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Passing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold, responsible for reoccurring AWEs in the area, is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman, after becoming a Redacted, have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality, see file AWE35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine the classification and precise effect of the item. God, there's a lot of reading today. Alright, what have we got? Oh, actually, I have stuff for this case now. File on the clicker, which would be up here. Yes. And the Dark Presence feeds on artists and the art they produce, which would be the Dark Presence. Yeah. Alright. I think that's everything we have for this case right at the moment. We also have Wake and the clicker. Dark Presence assumed the form of Barbara Jagger. Oh, there.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Can I zoom in? Scratch pretended to be Wake. Used us. For how long? The whole time? Can anything Wake said be trusted? Very true. Alright, so I'm assuming this goes here. Perfect. Alright, and now we have someone to profile, which isn't really profiling, it's more like literally getting into their brain hole. Oh, we have a couple. We have... Let's start with Casey. We have a lot to do in here.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to
I'd laugh if it said scratch and sniff. That would be really funny.
Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Oh no, he's gonna
Something is
kill
wrong with him.
himself!
He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Okay, well that's all there is on him for now, so I should probably talk to him now. Let's start with Scratch.
Scratch was pretending
Big
to be Wake,
sniffer.
manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too
Yeah,
powerful.
he is.
Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Okay, that's all on him at the moment. Tor is the one that we needed to do right now. Trusting Wake.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this.
The guy should do a
Wake
flip
was
before he
actually
kills himself.
scratched.
I agree.
How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Alright, that's good at least. Now we can move on to Wake. Trapped in the dark
I
place.
assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he always was. Why does he look like Keanu? I have no idea, but I'm like being so fucking for real. The main reason why I was so keen to play Alan Wake 2 is because Alan Wake looks like Keanu. I'm being so dead ass right now. Go.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Hell yeah. How to rescue Wake. FBC file on Cauldron Lake, threshold to another reality. There we go, easy. Alright, I think that's all we've got for now. Unless... Oh, we got something new for the story. Oh no, those are all still for later. I think those ones are bugged out, if I'm being honest. Is that so? Yeah, like, being so dead ass, the only reason I want to play Alan Wake 2 is because Alan Wake looks like Keanu Reeves. That is, like, legitimately the only thing. I played Alan Wake 1 and I was not the biggest fan, actually. A lot of my streams where I played Alan Wake 1 ended with me being really frustrated at the game. This game plays a lot nicer, a lot better. The story is a lot tighter, in my opinion. And yeah, Alan looks like Keanu.
My brother.
Alright, I need to talk to you. Oh, never mind. I can't talk to you. You know anything about the clicker?
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that
Why do her
Alan
eyes
Wake
look
was in
like
possession
that?
of it during the
She looks like she's
AWE
like
year back in
bug eyes
2010.
staring at me.
It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Okay. Come up with a new plan. Okay. Let me see. These ones are orange, but they say for later, so can't be those. I need a new plan. Alright. The FBC identified the clicker as a paranatural item. They believe it has power. Pop this here.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake.
Alright, now
Tom
we
knows
have
about this
to...
stuff. Maybe he can help.
Yeah, now we have to profile Tor again. Or, like, telepathically communicate with him, I should say. Rescuing Wake.
Wake is still in the dark place.
She go... Yeah, she does.
We
That's what her
live and
face looked
breathe
like.
Rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Interesting. Okay. Alright. I guess we have a plan now? Question mark? Let's put this up.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Perfect. Is there anything else on here that's not solved yet? Up here. Cell block door. Need power. Cell block door. Oh, we did this already. That's strange. Oh well,
I've got
mostly
it now.
done.
I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
Alright, I've got a plan,
so we need
Estevez.
Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. Wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball
I'll do
rolling,
both in the shot like
there's
this.
no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Ooh, is this the point of no return? This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Let's go! Hell yeah! The beginning of the end of Alan Wake 2. Oh, I have to leave the save
I'm ready
menu.
to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I know I've
I'll
missed
head
a
to
lot of
Cauldron
stuff,
Lake
but
with the
I'm
clicker.
mainly here
Is
for the
there
story.
anything unsolved?
Get you, Anderson.
The case of We're Missing Wife?
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey.
I don't think
Estevez,
wife is
there a
missing.
way
I
to
think
get that
wife
lighter
is
rate to
back
the
in
lake?
New
No,
York,
I've got you covered, so good news there.
but I'm not
And
entirely
we'll bring a
sure.
mobile containment
I'm here
unit.
for the main
It's
story.
specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
Alright, let's go to Cauldron Lake. Oh wait, can I talk to them a bit before we go? No. Alright. Let's hop in the car and get back to Cauldron Lake. I don't remember which car is mine. It wasn't the cop cars.
Tor?
Oh, I'm making a
I
call.
need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song.
Hell yeah! The tour bus is already loaded, and we've said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
A rider, a lake of darkness, bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
I hope they've still got it.
Alright, we've got two crazy old drunk men who used to be rock stars back in the 70s writing a song for us to get Alan out of the dark place. Ooh. Ooh, another manuscript page. Next to my car. At least I think this is my car. The cult finds the clicker. Oh, that can't be good. Right here.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskela knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskelas sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Using Bards of Zagreus. I like it. I mean, yeah, kinda. Alright, a whole bunch of this page was scratched out, so I'm curious to see... Ah, get it? Scratch? Because Scratch would have been the one to scratch it out. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Alright, apparently the ads start in 1 minute, and I kind of need to pee again, so once the ads start, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, chat.
David, please pick up.
David.
David!
Scratch you for that. Damn, that was rude, bro.
For once, you
Unbelievable.
You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you.
Oh fuck, the story has gotten to my husband.
She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
It's okay, we can use Alan once he's out of the dark place to bring our family back together.
Jesus Christ.
We got it, chat, we got it.
It's spreading. I'm running
Since you're a
out
fan of
time.
Keanu, have you thought about trying out Cyberpunk? The last I heard of Cyberpunk, it was an incredibly broken mess upon release, and I know it's gotten better since then, but I'm not entirely sure if it's the kind of game I want to try. Fan or fan? I mean, I like to watch the movies that he's in. I like to listen to the interviews that he does and stuff like that. I love the interview where, like, he's sitting down and they have, like, a whole thing of puppies, and as soon as he comes on stage, all of the puppies are so excited that the cage is about to break because they want to get out and hug him. That was really cute. Anyway, I really need to pee again, so I will be another 5 minutes. Talk amongst yourselves about Keanu Reeves, I suppose. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, chat. It's basically Skyrim, but with guns and hacking. I mean, I've never played Skyrim before either. My favorite thing about him is that he has a giggle. That is a very cute fact about him. Let me just make sure I'm, like, actually ready. Okay. Now where are we going? Head to the lake shore. That is... Ooh, a little bit of a ways away. Okay. We're going this way. It's been a while since we've been back here for, like, proper story-related stuff. It's this way, actually. Yeah. You've not played Skyrim? No, I have not.
We're incoming with the lights, Anderson.
I have not played
Set them
Skyrim.
up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
We'll be ready. Estevez out.
Guys, we need to get Sylve Skyrim. Do we? Is that something that needs to happen? Well, there's no path here. Ooh, hang on. I thought there was a path here. Whoa! Out of my way. Oh, my safety net turned off. That's alright. I'll just go up here. There we go. Wasted so much of my flashlight on that. This. Ooh, news article. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Probably. Missing Doberman found on the trail. Riot Fall's own virtual baking champ. Don't get me wrong, I do like Skyrim, but it too is a mess. Yeah, I've heard that Skyrim is a mess. I think it's... I will have to double check. I think it is on Game Pass. I'm not entirely sure. But in order to check, I think I need to boot up the Xbox.
That must be
and I'm not doing that right now.
Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gig! And Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness!
Excellent. Good job, Odin.
This is our hammer! I'm driving with one hand!
I need you to
God.
meet me at the shore. Is the song ready?
Oh, there they are.
Odin's got a killer chorus! Come save your soul! Oh, tree! Tree! What tree? There's no tree in the song! Who the fuck put a tree in the middle of the road? We're not on a road!
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
They're already, like, drunk off their face on the moonshine. That's what I get for asking musicians from the 70s to help me out on this life or death. Their fucking door fell off, bro.
To drive.
Ayah. Skinner is right, but it is a beautiful mess. This dialogue. Oh yeah, those two grandpas are like drunk off their face right now. Hopefully they survive and like actually make it to the lake view or the lakefront or whatever it's called. They're perfect and I won't hear otherwise. Yeah, you like the grandpas, don't you? Oh, this is a dead end. Are you for real? Where's the other guy? Oh, there you are. Oops. Okay. Something here.
Now there's less monsters.
6 plus 2, 8.
Another cold stash.
Plus 3. Oh no, 3 plus 3. 6. 8, 6. But I don't have a third number. Rock, tree. Right enough. Okay, so 8 is the last digit. Is it 338? I'm not seeing a third rock with a digit. Unless it's like down here. But I don't think it'd be too far. No, that's a whole different path over there. Let me try 338. it's 668. It could be 668. No. So there must be a second number. That says 3 plus 3, definitely. 3 plus 3. That says 2 plus 6. Oh, sorry, 6 plus 2. So there must be a third set of numbers. So doing a Morrowind playthrough would be legendary. Oh no. You guys already planning what I'm supposed to do in Skyrim. I don't even have Skyrim. I might potentially, but that's dependent on Game Pass. I don't think I have what I need for this. Oh, there's another one. Hang on, I see it. I'll go down. Down and around. Morrowind is 2 games before Skyrim. Oh, I definitely won't have Morrowind. At least, if I can go into it knowing that it's broken, then I'll probably be alright. 7 minus 2, so 5. So we got 5, 8, and 6. So it's either 5, 6, 8 or 6, 5, 8. There we go. Are you one of us or one of them? I'm none of your fucking business. Oh, my inventory's already full? What is this? Is that alcohol? Can I make a Molotov? 1 second. 1 second. What can I get rid of? What is this? That's batteries. Oh, these only stack in sets of 2. That's not good. Ooh, that could be nice. Loved Morrowind as a kid, but playing it today is janky. Morrowind also allows you to break it. If I go into it knowing it's a fucking janky mess, then it'll probably be alright. I'm gonna get rid of this hand flare. I'll pick this up. What is that? Oh, it's a propane tank. What a waste of my time. I could have kept the flare. I've never used a propane tank in this game. My favorite thing that has happened to me in Skyrim was crouching in a corner. An enemy was flat out right in my face and thought it was very normal. That is awesome.
Cellar good to go, Anderson.
Great. A Torin Ode in there yet?
The 2 golden oldies? Well, they're here. And they bought moonshine.
Of course they brought moonshine.
They're a lot.
You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
Yes, Miriam and Matt, thanks for the lovely hike. Patty came down from New York City and loved every minute of the trip. Laurie and Bob, these paths have seen better days. Kev, nice views you've got here. Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way? Do's and don'ts. Do hike and enjoy the scenery. Set up your tent. Enjoy a nice meal. Relax. Don't chop down trees. Leave your trash behind. Be loud and obnoxious. Start a forest fire. And remember, always have fun. Okay. Okay. Nice. Respectable, even.
Another rhyme.
Oh! Let's see. A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beasts coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. Okay. I think I need a hero doll. I don't think I have a hero doll. I need to find one. But the mother doll will go here. The monster doll would probably go here. Hang on. Maybe? And I need to find like a hero doll or a brave doll. Do I have a brave doll? Probably not. Nah. Alright, I have to look around, see if there's a another doll around. Oh, is that it there? No, it's a generator. That's nice. I'll take that. Very nice. I will accept that. You. Are you the doll that I need? A crow doll. Oh, okay. So it's not the mother doll. It was a crow doll that I needed. Oh, but they only ever put one doll at a time. So I'm curious if I've already missed the doll that I need.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element: danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Interesting. Very interesting. I do have a shoebox. Put the propane tank in there. Look at all my propane tanks. What charms have I got at the moment? Adds a charge to the flashlight. I need it. Increase quality and quantity of resources found. Increase maximum health. And then this one here, increase the effectiveness of painkillers and trauma pads. I think I'll pop this one away. I will also pop away 2 of these. I feel like I don't need all of them. I've got 3 things of painkillers, 2 trauma pads, and 2 full-on med kits now. I think is fair. Make room. I could put the crossbow away. I haven't really used it, but I think that's fine for now. I thought there would be a hero doll for me to get, but it looks like there was only a crow doll, which means I don't think I have the dolls that I need. Let me put the crow doll down, because I thought the mother doll would work, but I guess it wants the crow instead. Let me try all of my dolls, see if they work. Maybe the wise elder doll?
No.
Okay.
Keep trying.
I don't think I have the doll that I need.
Nope.
Which ones did I try? Child, Trickster, Wise. Did I try the bear?
Think, Saga.
Yeah, I don't think I have what I need.
Nah.
Mother Crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast. Only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. I don't have like a brave doll or a hero doll or anything like that. I think I might have missed it. Let me have a quick look on the Googles. Helen, wait, 2. What's this puzzle? Mother Crow Prime. Let's have a look. I'm having a quick gander. Ooh, I'm already missing dolls from the very beginning. I don't have a wolf doll. Which I don't think is the one that I need right now. I am missing the hero doll. Oh, apparently the monster doll isn't even the correct doll either. It's supposed to be the wolf doll, the hero doll, and the crow doll. So I'm missing 2 of the 3 components I need for this. Which is my own fault, so that's okay. We just won't get another charm for our bracelet. Yeah, no, this is the correct way. We're going... Yep, up and around. So we're going this way. Oh. Can I cut the lock? Damn. I'm sure it's fine. I don't need what's in there. I think it's this way. Yes. Wait. Where am I going? I'm assuming I'm going down here. Because all of my paths to get to this side of the waterfront are blocked. So yeah, it's this way. Are you locked? Fine. It's fine. I'm sure I have what I need and I just don't know which item it is, but it's fine.
How you feeling tonight, Cauldron?
Here we go.
Been a while since we played on this shore.
I'm so glad that that Tekken that I ran past did not attack me while I was doing that. That's very kind of them.
Gonna need more reverb. I'm getting no bounce out here.
There they are.
Hey, where are my chimes? I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll. Yeah, they are.
Hey,
If you
I'm
know
here.
we're ready when you
I'm
are.
here. Let's get ready.
Anderson, we've set up a control center up here overlooking the area.
Anderson, I can drop more gear down for you if you're running low.
Grandpa,
I'll use the...
you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Alright, let's go.
Hello, Cauldron Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight. Prepare to experience a soul-searing, mind-frying act of black magic and sorcery. This song goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness.
Hell
It's called
yeah.
Dark Ocean Summoning.
I'm imagining we're gonna have to fight while this song is playing. I also don't know if this song is copyright
You're
struck.
making me look bad in front of Saga, bro.
Uh-oh.
Let's try that again.
Come on, boys. Ooh, that already sounds kind of fire. But again, I don't know if it's copyrighted or not.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. That's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
The show's drawing a crowd.
Oh my god, even Detective Estevez, or Agent Estevez is into it. Oh shit, here they come. Oh, I don't need to use my torch on these guys, I guess. Oh, I need to use my torch on that one.
Anderson, trouble on the way.
I have nothing. Do you mind? Need time to... Alright, there we go. God, I've got nothing. I'm so underprepared for this.
They're
Oh,
coming.
they're dropping shit for me. monitors take a lot more. Okay, so Estevez and Casey are taking care of the actual corpse stuff, so I can just shoot.
I'll blast him with the light.
Alright. Do we have anything else?
Anderson on the right.
On the right? Where's the right? Which way is right, chat? Oh, here. Okay. Whoa! Got it. They had a section similar to this in Alan Wake 1 that I absolutely fucking despise. But this is not good.
Anderson, stock up on ammo.
I'm trying to. I think I'm doing alright. Them dying has given me a lot of
I got it for
ammo.
you, Anderson.
Oh, here they come. Here, do the thing, do your thing!
Anderson, heads up. Got a delivery for you, Anderson.
Alright. Pick shit up.
Enemy in sight.
I almost didn't see you. You have a red thing, so I'm assuming I can shoot you. You... see you. Okay.
Anderson, they're trying to stop the bomb.
Still standing. I fucking his cult leaders. Cult members. Ooh, shit. Something took them all out. I appreciate that. Thank you.
The power of rock and roll.
Hell yeah. Alright. Awesome. Oh, is that it? Using the clicker! We got it! I hope that worked. A lot of effort went into making that work. There he is, chat. It's not Keanu Reeves, Alan Wake.
What happened? Why didn't it work?
Did he disappear again? It looked like he was there.
I did everything right. Art to bring him back? Clicker to make it real? So where the fuck is he?
Oh dear. This is not good. Oh, we're gonna jump into Wake's perspective now. Sploosh? Yeah, probably Sploosh. Well, that was creepy. I don't think his eyes had rendered in yet. They were just white. I can't go back. But that's okay. So, it is 9:54, ladies and gentlemen. So we only have 6 minutes, and I don't think we can make anything any substantial progress in the next, 5 minutes now. So we're gonna wrap up here. And now that song is on my Spotify playlist. It was pretty good. I liked it. Good fun. It reminded me a lot of the Alan Wake the Musical chapter that we did, I think last week? Maybe the week before? I don't remember. But that was also a really good song. Anyway. It is time to say goodnight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but that was sick. It was pretty sick. I liked it. All right. Time to say goodnight, everyone. Stay warm, stay cozy, stay toasty. If you sneezed during the stream at any point, bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're doing an art stream tomorrow. We're gonna do some more commission work. So, good night, sweet dreams, or enjoy the rest of your day, whatever time zone you're in. Goodbye.